Well, hello. I'm Matt. Welcome to the good life. I do a little radio show from my backyard in the hills of Encino. I'm a lucky guy. In fact, I'd say luckier than most. I have lots of friends that I like to call stars. Hey, in fact, there's one now. You probably know Ryan Stiles, Drew Carey Show. Whose line is it anyway? Black Hawk Down?
I wasn't in Black Hawk Down, Matt. That wasn't me, okay? What are you doing here?
The gate was actually open. I thought I'd take a little jacuzzi-roo.
I got company coming over, okay? People that matter, okay? Get up, go.
Bubbles feel so good,
Look,
Ryan.
Matt, you know what? You gotta stop doing this, okay? I can't be coming home with the wife and kids and you're in my tub, okay? Just get out.
I'm not wearing nothing.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time!
Most imitated radio station in the nation.
I'm through with standing in line for some fun to begin, but I found a good thing leaving me with a grin. It's time for Outlaw Radio to begin.
You have the great Billy Gibbons here? Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yes, he just passed out. Yeah. Hey, that didn't sound too bad. Huh?
Had to lighten them up loud. Oh, man. We're here with Matt. Oh, yeah. Had to lighten up. Oh, little Outlaw Radio. We're here with Matt.
And he's not fat.
We got all these guys and girls in the house. Let me tell you, that's where it's at. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Allen. Pass me a gallon. Outlaw. Outlaw Radio.
My friends, my friendlies, here we are. The day before, I attend church with Don Lemon. Don Lemon. Armed with my discombobulator weapon, a.k.a. my microphone. I do appreciate old James Woods calling Don Lemon a dingleberry hanging off the ass of American journalism over the Minnesota church protest. That was totally unwarranted. They should all go to jail. You can't even have a good time on a Sunday in a house of worship.
I say we give Minnesota to Denmark and we take Greenland.
Yeah,
That's a great idea.
How about that? Just a bunch of.
What if we would have done that?
Oh,
Our
please!
party.
You mean the right?
Yeah.
Oh no! We're bad people.
Yeah.
But see, they're all bad. They're all a bunch of bad people. Middle East is safe as it's been in 20 years due to Trump. But Trump failed to. This is sort of wearing on me. The fact that so far Trump has done nothing to help the Iranian protesters. How many are going to die before he gets in there and does something?
Well, we are sending an armada there.
I know that, not to mention some ships.
Yes.
Is it Armada or Armada?
Armada.
Armada. Well,
Yeah, but he has threatened.
Depends on the pronoun. Is it she-mada or is it her-mada or is it
They?
It's they-mada.
Hello, Father.
But hasn't that been sort of bugging you? I mean, those folks are fighting for their life there, and it's taking a little time.
You got to get it right because that could be messy. There's a lot of people in that country.
The thing is, though, boots on the ground. Do we have another Iraq?
Exactly. That's what I said. You have to get it right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it has to be strategic, and even with that, can you finish it in one fell swoop?
We'll need a lot of discombulators.
Yeah, a lot of discombobulators. Yes, Mark?
How do you tell the difference between a combatant and somebody who isn't?
Once again, it's targeting the area where we know the combatants are and trying. Yeah,
and when does that ever really matter?
But
I have an idea.
It does matter. I mean, it does matter.
The ones with the guns.
Yeah, the ones with the guns. I think that hum may be coming from Mark C.G. Boyer's microphone.
Hello.
I don't know why he did that.
Is it down now? I turned him down a little bit.
Turn it off.
I don't hear it.
You know, Dave, to your point really quickly, this coworker of mine.
Tattoo Dave, our producer.
Wait. Why is this directed at me?
And why is your coworker in Iran?
Yeah, Mart.
What do I don't work with you.
This is my brother Mart.
What the hell is going on here?
Let him go. Okay, my brother Mart. Yes.
To what you said about how do we know and don't know who's good, who's bad, my buddy was stationed in Afghanistan, Ralph.
That's not Iran.
Okay.
And so he was in Afghanistan, and he was in a Humvee going down the streets. You had people either throwing rocks, screaming, and then you had like some people loving you, but sometimes you couldn't tell. You always had your rifle at the ready.
But Martin, I think the point is, without boots on the ground, how can you tell?
And the other difference is Iran is actually a
without
functioning
boots
country.
on the ground.
Yeah.
Iran's a functioning country. Afghanistan wasn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was just doing just kind of a
You were trying to
kind
make
of a
yourself
parallel.
relevant.
But I wasn't the one that said that. That's why I was wondering why.
Anyway, I hope Iran doesn't become another Iraq, and I hope we're strategic, and I hope we've come a long way in 20-some-odd sticking years. Don't you? I mean, wouldn't that be great?
Trump is not a guy that gets into a forever war.
And he's, in fact,
By the way, he treats these
he's diametrically opposed to that concept.
he treats these countries like his ex-girlfriends. Hit it and quit it.
I had a friend of mine stationed in the Forever War.
Oh yeah.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
That's cool.
Trying to make myself relevant.
Hey, Clinton Johns. I think he's in America now. I'm not certain, but I know the guy's a Canadian because of his accent. I love him to death. He is sarcastic as hell. He does quick little vignettes, and he's funny, and he does a good job. However, Clinton Jaws, and I know you listen, or I know for certain you listen, perhaps you've been a fan for many years, stop using idiot stick, or at the very least, give me credit.
Or
didn't
pay you
trademark that
$5.
either.
Pay you $5 every time he says it.
Why is it $5?
Because that's the trademark.
Why didn't you
that's the
trademark
value.
that?
What?
You should have trademarked that. Scam-a-lama ding-dong.
I know.
Yeah.
But he uses idiot stick, and every time I'm thinking, well, at the very least, give me. I wouldn't have a problem. He said, thanks to Magic Matt. That's all. That's all Clinton does as we promote your channel. But by the way, I have no problem with that. He does these 10, 12-minute vignettes that are brilliant. This guy is funny as hell, but stop using idiot stick unless you credit me. Now,
I'm going to call him right now.
Before we get to the question, is the tipping point already here? And I happen to think it is in the United States of America. Let's do a little bourbon tasting, which we were going to do last week. However, no bourbon drinkers were here except me. Now, I could have tasted it myself, but how do I do a blind taste test? I mean,
You have Marty set it up for you.
and then it's just me?
Yeah.
How boring. Okay, so I have 4 glasses in front of Tattoo Dave, our producer, and Ralph from the Bronx. 4 glasses, not in any particular order, but I have labeled them underneath, which will mean nothing to you whatsoever. Taste, get a little nose, and then get a little swirl in your mouth, and then, not the first time you've heard that, I'm certain, and then do a little tasting here on bourbon number whatever that is. The number is on the bottom, and we'll get to that in a second. So you're nosing? Now, I can only see Ralph. How about you? Are you...
Yeah, I'm giving a little smellaroonie.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, see, a little sourpuss on Ralph's face. But by the way, you two are not tasting these in any particular order.
Right.
So
I've just grabbed a cup.
Yeah, so you could be tasting 2 different bourbons. Okay. So are we done with number 1?
Yep.
We only have 4 of these, my friends, who are listening to us on terrestrial radio thinking, oh, God, when is this going to end? Here's number 2. This is bourbon number 2.
You know what the real thing is you're just trying to get us effed up here. That's what's going to happen.
That would be the last thing that would be my last motivation on earth. I must tell you that. Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay, now Ralph, whatever that number 2 is, he's nodding, meaning that I guess it doesn't taste like number 2.
He put it in his yes pile.
I put it in my yes pile.
Yeah, I noticed.
Okay, now let's go for 3. Do a little nose and do a little drink of poo. And you're both on 3, Dave?
Yes,
okay.
I am.
All right, here we go. All right. I do like these bourbon tastings. I'm sort of sucked into these on YouTube. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, do so now. And P.S. I think like is the most important thing. Like us. Like us. That's the most important thing. And as Clinton Jaws, who rips off my idiot stick moniker, says, that's the only thing I care about.
I like that guy.
Oh, he's great. The guy's great, except
Ralph's last taste here just moved in front of his last.
Okay. So now on to 4. Here we go. 4 and the last tasting of bourbon on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finest radio stations. What's up, at Green Bay? Love my Wisconsinites.
And guys, just don't throw up on the dog.
Okay. All right. So now what I want you to do is put them in order. Okay, and I want you to start each with number 4, which one you like the least. You have to look on the bottom and give me the number on the bottom.
Looks like a 3.
Okay, so Ralph has a 3. Which one? Oh, we shouldn't have said it before. Yeah. What do you have?
Mine was number 1.
Okay, so number 1 is your least favorite, Dave?
Yes.
And number 3
was my least favorite.
All right, now I got to figure out. Hold on. Okay. Number 1, which was your least favorite, Dave?
Correct.
Is Maker's Mark.
I knew that would be mine.
That figures.
I'm not a big Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark is number 1. Yeah, but that's Dave's least favorite.
Oh.
Your least favorite is number 3.
Which is.
Which is Wild Turkey 101.
It was the heat on that one.
Oh, yeah. It's, 101 proof. Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah, see, I kind of enjoy the heat.
Okay. Now let's go to your 3rd least favorite. And what's the number on that?
4.
How about you, Dave?
I also have 4.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yep.
So this is your, what are we on to? We're on the
number 2. So
number 3 least.
3
least.
Okay. And both numbers, hold on. Oh, here we go. I was hoping this one was going to score big. So you both picked number 2.
Number 4.
No.
Yeah.
I thought it was number 2.
No, mine's number 4.
How about yours? Is yours number 4?
Yes, it's number 4.
4.
Number 4.
Didn't we just do number 4?
No, we did number 3. Well, 3 and 1 or
I'm
something,
confused.
3 and 1.
Okay.
Ratchet.
So you
Maybe
both,
we should do taste test with candy.
so both of you agree. This is
Knob Creek.
Knob Creek
Okay.
is your 4th or 3rd?
Third favorite.
3rd least favorite.
3rd least favorite. So this is in your top 2 best bourbons, right?
No.
For both of you.
No, these are the bottom 2.
Bottom 2.
Bottom
Oh,
2.
they are? Okay.
Yeah, these are. You told us to start from the bottom.
Okay.
It's his game, and he doesn't even know how to play it.
No, I don't. No, I'm not very good at these. No,
I'm wondering if he's really got them right,
Yeah,
marked right.
Right. We
Yeah,
don't
he
even know.
did. I watched him do it.
Oh, I wouldn't waste my time on this. Okay, so look at the number and don't say the number. Don't say the number, Mark. Just look at it. Get ready to mention it. It's on the bottom of the bourbon glass. Okay.
got it.
And Dave, throw out your number.
2.
So this is your 2nd least favorite.
My 2nd favorite.
Oh, your 2nd favorite.
Yes.
And what is yours, Ralph?
2.
2.
2.
We're both the same.
Wow. Wow.
Us Italians stick together.
Us Italians.
We're
I thought
Sicilian.
you were Mexican. You speak Spanish.
Yeah, I thought
Cállate la boca, pendejo.
he's Jewish.
Mark yourself down there, Dave.
No,
Oh,
that's
oh.
Spanish. I will not.
Wait a second. I thought I already heard it too. No?
No.
So this one did come in your top 2 faves. This Old Tub bourbon.
There you go. I like the boutiques.
I think it's boutique-y, and I don't think it's expensive. And this was gifted us by our friends in Wausau, Wisconsin.
Look at
Was this the
that.
one? Was this the one from Big John? No.
No, this is from Beth and Tony.
Oh yeah, of course.
This is from Old Tub.
That's number 2.
I had a feeling this was going to score pretty good.
Beth and
Okay,
Tony, you win.
so now take a look at your number 1 picks.
It can only be. Oh no.
Out of these 4 bourbons, don't say it, Mark. Just have it memorized. If you can memorize one number, Mark C.G. Boyer.
I don't even know why Mark is a part of this.
Okay,
Because I can't see it. I don't have my glasses.
and now you, please, my producer Dave, Tattoo Dave.
Number 3.
Number 3 is your number 1, and how about you? How about
This
here?
is number 1.
And that is number 1, which is Wait a second. I thought we just
Number
went
one
to-
was Maker's Mark for
number
me.
one. So for me, my favorite was the Maker's Mark.
So your fave is
the
Maker's Mark, and yours is what? What
That'd be
number?
101.
Three. Turkey. I got
The
turkey.
Wild turkey.
101.
It's wild turkey.
Yeah.
All right, this came out pretty tasty.
Yeah.
So you both agreed on the least favorite or the third?
No,
the
the
least?
second and third.
Second and third.
Okay, my big question here after this bourbon taste testing, what have we learned?
I learned that I like Maker's Mark, and I never thought I did.
I learned that none of them are bad, and I'll have some more.
Okay, so but you learned that Turkey 101, which I have always coveted as a great underrated bourbon.
I believe that, yes.
I learned if you're going to do this bit, do it like once every 6 months.
I think once an hour.
yeah, I mean, at least once a week. Let's do vodka next week.
All right, which
You can't tell the difference in vodka.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
I'll do vodka with you
okay,
guys.
which leads me to how was bourbon tasting like sex? So my brother Mart and I minding our own business the other night, and we're watching this tasting between a husband and wife, and I'm thinking, wow, that was very sexual. Well, that was very sexual. What if you take bourbon out of it and you think about what they're saying, but sexually, and it goes like this. Here we go.
My eyes may be deceiving me, but these whiskeys look real nice. And we're going to get into them completely double blind to let you know which one we prefer,
All right.
which one you might need to consider buying. Let's get into it.
Stuff and Whiskey. I'm Erin.
I'm
I like
Josh,
the
and we
porn
are
music.
back with another double blind head-to-head. That's what we do over here. We have no clue what's in our glasses, rather.
Yeah,
We got a
there's
pair here.
multiple.
Yeah, we got a few here. We're going to taste them, let you know what we think, see which one we prefer, give them some ratings, all that good jazz.
This looks beautiful.
The color on two maybe looks a little better than...
Think about this as sex, not bourbon. Looks beautiful, smells good, tastes great. Go ahead.
Or color on one looks a little better than two, but we're not going to hold that against either glass. We taste this way to eliminate all the bias,
Of course.
the hype, any preconceived notions we may have.
Yeah.
Give you the most honest opinions possible. What do you think about the nose on glass one?
It smells like alcohol and wood.
Whoa!
Oh, it smells fantastic to me.
She said
I'm
wood.
not saying that's bad. I'm just telling you what I got.
Buzz, can't you see your nose in it? You
Oh,
know,
God.
right? I mean, that's what that's where
I'm
my
not
mind
saying
goes.
that's not bad.
No, that's where my mind goes as a heterosexual male.
I love the preconceived,
Yeah, I know.
Ralph, Matt, and I
and,
really
and it smells like wood.
All right, here we go.
I also got some peanut butter.
I can see all that, but the alcohol and the peanut butter are very tame for me.
Yeah, the
And it
peanut
just smells really woody. It smells like an old barn.
the peanut butter came as I was like pulling the glass away is when I got the peanut butter.
Oh, I'm getting a little bit of Reese's now.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
Reese's peanut butter cup.
I'm not getting chocolate, but I'm getting
You put
strong peanut butter.
You put peanut butter in my head, now I'm thinking Reese's cup.
Oh no!
I wish we had some Reese's at the house.
I would wreck some Reese's right now.
I know.
Peanut butter on the head.
Now,
Okay.
here's the problem with
I would
Reese's
wreck
cups.
some recess right
You're like you take like 8 bites of a cup.
Whoa!
4.
Are you serious? I was being hyperbolic,
4.
but you're for real? You take 4
Probably
bites of a Reese's?
3. Probably 3.
3
Okay.
bites.
A Reese's cup is one singular perfect bite.
Not the mini cups. They're like the actual.
Yes.
There too.
At least 2 minimum.
No.
2 bites minimum.
One
Thank you, Ralph.
perfect bite.
You put that whole 2-inch disc in your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
All in.
All in.
Let us know in the comments below.
Yes,
Are you a
please do.
1 cup equals 1 bite person?
Yes.
Or
Which one
are you a multi-biter?
I'm so the little Reese's cup minis that like you get at Halloween.
Are they
Those aren't
naked
even
while they're
enough to
doing this?
satisfy.
That's a 1 bite thing for me.
No.
However, I do make it 2 bites just because I want it to last longer. But I
Yes.
could eat it in 1 bite.
You know what those are? Those are I
like
open
her
4
Those are
or
a
5
tease.
at once and put all 4 or 5 in my mouth.
I believe it. Let's drink some whiskey.
Let's go.
Nice. Nice.
I love her voice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm thinking Landman.
Oh,
That's
God.
that's so good.
Allie?
This tastes expensive.
Or the dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so good. It's like cherry syrup and peanut butter and
Yeah.
chocolate.
But it's not. It's not too
man.
sweet.
I knew a French
it's kind
woman
of
like
woody.
that.
I really like this, and I'm afraid it might cost a lot of dollars.
So when I make cocktails at home, when I make old fashions,
Yeah.
I always scoop. I use Luxardo cherries, and I'll put 1 or 2 in an old fashioned, and
You
then
put
I
2 in
always
for me because I like them a
I
lot.
do.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I get
Yes.
a spoon and get in there and get some of the syrup and put it in there as well.
Scoop out the
and
cherries and
this
get the syrup.
tastes like a really good Kentucky bourbon that has had Luxardo cherry syrup drizzled in there.
But yes, I agree with that. But that being said, it's not super sweet.
Well, Luxardo cherry syrup is not the most sweet thing in the world. It's really dark, and it has a little bit of like cherry. Cherries are really interesting because they can kind of get like this sweet bitter type of thing to them.
Oh yeah.
Depends
It's
on the age of the cherry
it's all
Never had a dark.
and the ripeness. Serious.
age of the cherry.
I'm serious.
This smells like a 15-year-old cherry right here.
Whoa!
I mean-
Whoa!
Man, this
Stop it!
He's a
At least on
that's a
first sip.
pedophile.
The flavor profile,
This-
that's what stood out to me.
And the nose got better after I took a sip. I have to put this down. We're gonna have to have we need some time alone.
Well, what stood out to me wasn't
There
the
you
power,
go.
wasn't the punch, wasn't the spice. It was the flavor. The flavor stood out to me, and
Right.
it seemed also remarkably well balanced,
Right,
and
isn't it?
blended.
Guys,
This
man,
glass
Oh, yes.
is like classy, quiet man, and I'm here for it.
Not me.
You're classy. You're just not quiet.
Oh, we got a little more nutty on the second sip for me.
pause.
It went way more into.
I think my favorite is describing a bourbon as classy, quiet man. Classy, quiet. But this is how females think. I mean, this really is a deep dive into the mind of a female. Classy.
That's usually not very deep.
Classy, quiet man. Would we ever describe a woman as classy, quiet girl?
There's no such thing.
No, there is not. No, there is no such thing. Continue.
The peanut butter zone. That's really interesting. I was in love with this thing on the first sip.
Whoa.
Second sip,
Yeah.
we're coming back down to earth a little bit. Wow, really interesting.
It did get more drying, but I'm sticking with what I said. This is like a classy, quiet man. He's not gonna come in here and be like, "Hey guys, here I am," but he's gonna like just take his time,
Saunter in.
saunter in. He's got confidence. He doesn't need to impress anybody. He knows who he is.
Get in the glass too.
Okay.
See who he is.
Okay.
All
Go
right.
after her.
Who are these?
Spoiler alert, he good too.
Yeah, they're both good.
Smells great. Classic Kentucky bourbon.
Smells great.
Vanilla, caramel, oak. I'm getting a lot of vanilla on this one, but not like a vanilla ice cream. More of like a vanilla
getting
bean.
there.
Like an extract.
Extract?
Yep.
No, not
there you
extract.
go.
That's different.
Oh,
I don't know if I know what a vanilla bean smells like.
It's,
You're gonna know in about 2
Smells
seconds.
smells
many,
like.
many, many, many moons.
Well, you know what like a coffee bean smells like.
Yes.
Think about that with just like a
what?
touch of vanilla.
Let me
Okay.
Kind of that.
Okay.
let me
Shall
pull
we
it
taste
out and
this
let you
vanilla
smell
bean?
it.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, that's all I can get on this.
Matt
So
and I
yes,
were
we should
sitting
taste
here
it.
and we just thought of this, man. It's like, wouldn't this be
okay.
hilarious?
Also, I feel like
What?
I need to drink like this all the time.
Yes, you
because
do.
when I drink this way, I don't like it. When I drink this way, I feel like I get a better taste.
It tastes better. You're right.
Yeah.
I want to explain what she's doing here.
I've already pictured it.
She's moving her head to her right side instead of her left, and tasting it with her head moved over to the right. She says because of that position of her head, it tastes better.
Women are nutty.
This guys. If you ever think you're going to figure out a female, listen carefully to this.
Because you're never.
She's the silent, classy type.
Yeah, because she doubles down on this. Continue.
Interesting. Wow, these are both really good. They're very similar. I'm getting a lot of the same notes. Like
I didn't
Sardo
like it when I
cherry.
tasted it over here, but I like it when I taste it over here.
Whoa,
That's weird. You got like a left hand, right hand
Psycho.
she's
man.
issue
insane.
going on over there.
Maybe it's like my brain.
How does she
Well, I will
look?
say I can
Maybe
only
it's just my
really
brain.
swirl a
She's
glass
okay.
with my right hand. Like I can.
Well, 'cause
I
you're
can-
right-handed.
I can do a good SJ over here, but like
because you're right-handed.
You're not an ambidextrous swirler.
no.
Whoa!
Okay.
I am actually ambidextrous in a lot of things, but not.
Let's get back to
Hello.
it.
Not swirling whiskey.
What were you saying?
Wow.
I interrupted
Alright.
you.
I don't know, but now we're at the point now
That's
where
a
these
weird
are so
first date.
similar that I'm gonna have a really difficult time with this matchup.
Okay.
I can already
Glass 2
Yes.
is like the quiet powerhouse because it's coming in soft and easy,
Oh yeah.
but then it's leaving a little.
Whoa.
It makes its presence known
Whoa.
when it leaves.
Uh-huh.
say. If you grab them both
I've
and
been
smell them
told
side
that.
by side because they're that close. Like sometimes we taste things
Sure,
or
you can put this on
whatever on the
terrestrial.
channel, we do head-to-heads, and there's a stark difference between the two
Comes
pours.
in soft and
These
easy.
two, they're cut from the same cloth.
They're yeah.
Yeah, and it's a matter of personal preference.
This one smells a little darker.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh, I disagree.
But similar.
I think glass 2 smells a little bit brighter.
Oh, I'm getting sweet tea.
I can see that, yeah. Like a Lipton's.
I don't know the brand, just a sweet tea.
Oh.
Or,
Tea
yeah,
and sugar.
Lipton's, yeah. I can see that on glass 2.
The more buzz she
Glass
gets,
1
man,
seems a little bit more
you can tell.
well-rounded,
Yeah.
a little bit more sugary sweet,
I don't know.
a little bit more oaky.
You know they're
I'm
from the
gonna need more
South.
time with this. We may need to go off camera
Because she
and so
says
I can spend a
sweet
little more
tea.
dedicated time.
Take the break.
Yeah.
We're going to take the break.
Take the
We'll
break.
be right back.
Stream it.
Was that it?
No, there's 7 minutes more.
Yeah. Okay.
I can
So the bottom line is bourbon tastings, which for some reason the last couple months I have really found myself diving headfirst into these. Oh, there I did it.
Yeah, you did.
But so much of it is malarkey.
Oh.
If I may be so bold.
It is.
So much of it is crap. Vanilla notes, and then when it's two people tasting, the other one will agree. Oh yeah, I get it, but it's more of a burnt cinnamon than just a cinnamon.
And then when Psycho Chick says up, until my head this way, it tastes different.
It tastes a lot different here.
I need to see the video. I want to see the setting. I'm picturing them in the dark with the candles and blah blah blah. But I'm sure they're just.
It's pretty dark. It's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
dark. Okay, we'll be back shortly on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio. Thanks for being there.
Like the legend of the phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Look. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cause to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Outlaw Radio. The staccato hoofbeats of a golden palomino, carrying a man who fights wherever justice needs a champion. Magic Matt Allen.
I don't know. I think the United States of America is already tipped. I think the tipping point is finally here. I think unruliness in the streets, just the way the left wants it. Although if you hear the pundits on the left, well, that's the way the right wants it. We don't want it that way. We want civility. We want civility, law and order. Waltz and Fry want chaos and violence, although you will hear them say the exact opposite. You don't think they're happy about this killing in Minneapolis today by an ICE officer? Unfortunately, they are. This is what they want, Ralph.
I want to give you a fact.
Yeah.
Texas, 25% of all ICE arrests have taken place in Texas. 2% in Minnesota. Name one riot in Texas.
None.
Zero.
Right.
You are absolutely correct when you say they want this.
They need this. They need this. Why is Trump doubling down on Minneapolis ICE raids? Even though current polling finds this a major chink in his armor, because it is the right thing to do. Doing the right thing in spite of political vulnerability is not, and I repeat, is not for the faint or weak of heart. It's an easy thing to see the polls do what they do and say, wow, we better mellow out on this ICE thing. Trump doesn't. Why? Because he's doing the right stinking thing. This is not for the faint or weak of heart. But the boobs in the past, the majority of presidents, the weak-willed sons of bitches, are all about polling numbers. Whether they're running again or not, midterms coming up, he doubles down because he's doing the right thing, Ralph.
And he's a genius.
And he's...
Yeah. No, I'm being honest. He's a political genius.
Right.
He understands Minnesota's lost to the Republicans anyway. Let them explode.
Yep.
It makes the other states where people are independents on the fence say,
Oh, yeah.
we don't want this.
Yep.
We want how it's happening in Texas and Florida. We don't want this anarchy.
Yeah, and it is complete anarchy. And by the way, we haven't seen the worst of it yet. I mean, it's the big stuff is coming, but doing the right thing, the correct thing for Americans is not for pussies.
Right.
It's not. Reminds me. How about this? Reminds me of JFK and a famous speech given by him in 1962 at Rice University. This is 026, top of your page. This is JFK in 1962. Hit it.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills, because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win, and the others too.
Doing the right thing, the correct thing for Americans is not for the faint of heart. Play the first part of this again, JFK.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
All right, that's it. Stop it.
Because
If we only went to the moon.
The bottom line here is this: what Donald Trump is doing with ICE agents in the United States of America is the hard thing to do. It is the hard thing to do. The easy thing would be, oh boy,
Just ignore it.
Yeah, we've gone way too far. He's doing the hard thing. I wonder what JFK would do under these circumstances, even though at this point in time, Barack stinking Obama deported more than even, I think it's a thumbnail sketch compared to, Trump's deportations.
Yeah, but here's the thing. With Barack Obama, the media went on ride-alongs.
Oh, big time. They thought it was great.
This isn't about deportations.
No.
This is about hurting Trump.
This is about Trump bad.
That's correct.
No, they went on these ICE ride-alongs, and they loved it. Even some of the, and I watched a few of these, where they would pick up the wrong person, and of course, the media would cover for them.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, well, these things happen under these circumstances.
How about the 5-year-old kid that they picked up?
How about that big scam-a-lemon
Are
ding
you
dong?
kidding me?
How about that big scam-a-lemon
Yep.
ding dong? And then the narrative is, well, we arrested a 5-year-old kid. No, his dad is a piece of crap felon who went running, and what the ICE agents did was took that poor little dude, gave him some warmth, took him through a drive-through. Are they trying to kill him? Let me
Kill
ask,
him with kindness.
Let me ask RFK. What are they doing? No, but they gave him some food, and they're being human beings to this 5-year-old.
And by the way, if I was in Minnesota right now because it's 15 below zero,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be using guns. I just use a fire hose. I get the fire department and squirt them all down.
It would turn to ice. Yeah, it would kill him anyway.
So this poor little kid's daddy ran. And
Yes,
just left
yes,
him behind.
yes.
Just leaves him.
You don't hear that in the media.
No, but that's exactly what happened. Is that the father you want taking care of a 5-year-old boy?
The latest media spin on this guy that was killed was he had a legal concealed weapons permit.
No, yeah, but he had a 9mm and an open carry.
Hold on a second. He left all of his ID at home. All of his ID at home. It is against the law.
Yes,
If you have
it
a
is.
concealed weapons permit, you have to have that concealed weapons permit
Yes.
on you when you're carrying
You
it.
have to have ID.
That's
you
right.
You have to have ID with you. Yeah, I mean, I was going to say the easy thing.
No, go for the hard thing, Matt. Be JFK.
Yeah, if it's
Let's go to the moon.
or Donald Trump, for God's
All
sakes,
right.
doing the hard thing, doing the difficult thing. It's not easy to do the right thing. Trump is doing the right thing. If you can't see through this, you're a frickin' idiot. And I would ask the rhetorical question: can you not see through this? Do you not understand what's going on here? And then I think of, and I love him dearly, my Uncle Dick in Northern Nevada. and I think of Paul Libeskind, who was Rick D's right-hand man for years and years, and the answer is no.
Have you talked to Dick about this?
They're
Matt?
such sycophants.
No, they buy into everything.
Yes, they're such sycophants when it comes to the Democrats and their ridiculous talking points and their NPR listening. It is beyond belief to attempt to get through to these people. In fact, impossible.
Matt, have you talked to Uncle Dick about this at all?
No, I heard you the first time.
Oh,
Why? Why would
I'm just wondering if
what did I just say? It is impossible, no matter how much you love another person, and I do. Uncle Dick and I do not talk politics because of that. He is the only one who is on the other side, who I really just one of my favorite people on the planet. But you cannot get through to these people because, as he says regarding NPR, well, I listen to NPR because I want the truth. Because I get the truth. This is the problem. We're not the ones brainwashed. We don't walk in lockstep, if I may be so bold, and speak for all of us in this 1876 Virginia City, Nevada-style bar here in the hills of the San Fernando Valley. We don't walk lockstep with Donald Trump. If Donald Trump does something that we have a problem at the top of the show today, I thought that he was dragging his feet when it came to these poor Iranians. I think that he's dragging it. You know, he's out there saying fight, fight, and how many of them are being bludgeoned and massacred?
But it's also common sense. Look, I'll completely admit, in my life, I've been arrested twice. The 2 times I was arrested...
Only twice?
Only twice where handcuffs went on me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Neither time
He voluntarily
did I
surrendered.
try to attack the officers that were arresting me.
Because you know how to behave under that circumstance.
I don't want to get shot.
Right.
Well, and not only that, it just compounds whatever you're...
Right.
Yeah.
That's the point, Dave. It's like, why would you do something to make this infraction even worse?
Right.
Whatever the infraction happens to be, why would you fight the officer? Which goes back to this dude in Minneapolis today who was killed today. If he would have behaved, he'd be alive right now.
But the media think he was a nurse.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. So that makes him a good guy.
He was a nurse. By the way, when you say he was a nurse, that's a red flag for me anyway.
Yeah, I've never trusted that, right? Yeah, guys who are nurses. Yeah,
Fucker.
A lot of those guys got those jobs so they can smuggle drugs out of the hospital. Dude, that's true, man.
I've never heard that.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Really? I have never heard that. But
Marty, I'm your friend again.
Well, yeah. I must tell you, as controversial a statement as that
It's very
sound,
true.
that sounds like there may be some credence
My
there.
buddy up in the Northwest, well,
Oh, no.
dad buddy,
How many
Dean.
miscreant buddies does Mart have? My brother Mart have?
Johnny OD, but he went to rehab. He got out, and all these
different
areas, and then he got out and got a job as a nurse's assistant, and then they caught him smuggling drugs out of the hospital.
Well, if you're in that business, that's a pretty good.
Pretty
gig.
easy way to do it, I think.
Hey, Minneapolis mayor's ultimatum to Trump: end this operation. Safety will be restored. Yeah, okay. Jacob Fry. You call it tomato. I call it tomato. Rushed to a news conference today within hours of that dude being shot and killed by a Border Patrol agent. By the way, this isn't an ICE agent, as I
Border
understand
Patrol,
it.
yeah, right.
Border Patrol on the city's south side. Why isn't the south side of most cities are the baddest part of town?
That's what Leroy Brown lives.
It's the weather.
Yeah.
Is it nastier weather on the south side of most cities?
Obviously.
So he proposed an ultimatum to Donald J. Trump: end your immigration operation and safety will be restored in the city. What on earth does that mean? Anyone?
I don't know, but I don't think Trump is shaking in his boots.
Fry is joined at the podium by Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara and the city's emergency management director, Rachel Sahara. From the start, the trio of city officials acknowledged they had few details of the shooting, but were quick to condemn the federal agents involved in the shooting of the armed man this morning. Fry began his statement saying, "I just saw a video. The only thing this Fry has going for him, hot wife. That's
Really?
It. Oh, hot.
Wow.
Yeah, ha ha.
Does she do bourbon? Does she do bourbon tasting?
Well, on this show, she's invited. I just saw a video of more than 6 masked agents in this whole mask thing. Just get over it, a-holes. You know, if you guys were calling these guys out and putting them up on the internet, then we wouldn't have had to do this.
Hold on, first they tell us to wear masks, and they tell us not to. No, okay.
Right. No, you're not kidding. It's true. It's true. Mask up now. It's bad to wear a mask, but we're going to out these guys and make their lives even more unsafe.
Sure.
The mayor made no mention of the suspect being armed with a 9mm pistol as he approached the agents.
I didn't know the dude was armed.
Hell yeah!
Are you kidding me?
Frey Fry next went
and two 12-round magazines in his back pocket.
Okay.
Yes.
Take the guy out.
Went on to imply federal agents were randomly shooting the city's residents without cause, asking rhetorically, how many more Americans need to die or get badly hurt for this operation to end? I don't have the answer to that.
How many you got?
But I was just going to say. How many? Oh, you guys have no heart. You guys are ruthless. You're laughing about a killing. No, we're not laughing about a killing. We're laughing about the hypocrisy of the fathers of this city. And I'm assuming it's a great city in the summer. But, you know?
I will really get controversial here. The male nurse is a white dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're going to see riots anywhere in the country.
No, of course not.
Right.
Of course not.
You know why? Because he was wrong. And everybody knows that. Maybe not in Minnesota, but you cannot have a gun.
And he had backup rounds?
Yes.
And by the way, if he had his ID on him, you tell the officers,
yes,
I have a gun.
Right.
I have my CCW.
First thing you say.
Yeah.
That's
first
right.
thing you say. But you only say that if you have a little gray matter in your noggin and you enjoy life. Right?
Right.
You only say that if you want to live a few more years. It's as simple as that. It's common sense. Not so common in the city of Minneapolis. Not talking about talking about some of the residents. Those idiot sticks out there with those really bad friggin' rhymes. It's always hey, hey, ho, ho. Can't you come up with? I'd have a modicum of this much more respect for you if you come up with a different. Maybe it's up to us to come up with a different one for you rioters.
Yeah.
I'm certain we got some talented guys in this.
I'll write something tonight for him. I'll give it to him.
And then email it to the constituents there in Minneapolis on Frey Fry and Tampon Tim's side.
Hey.
All right, we'll be this after back. I want to play this. There's this gal named Pearl. And she has a real problem with feminists, and she's a smart gal. And one of the biggest podcasts in the world. Do you know this gal I'm talking about?
No, but when you said this gal, our good friend Tish Hyman is running for mayor of Los Angeles.
Yes, you go, girl. We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
recognize my voice? You might not, huh? This is the Money Man, Eddie Money, with my good buddy Magic Matt right here. Outlaw Radio. Let me do it again. Are you an outlaw? I'm an outlaw, huh? My probation officer loves me. This is Money Man, my good buddy Matt right here on Outlaw Radio. Stick 'em up, motherfucker.
All right, Ralph, Tattoo Dave, my brother Mark C.G. Boyer. This Greg Bovino, friend or foe? He seems like a good guy who's got his act together.
Yes.
Doesn't buckle under. That's why he has his position as Border Patrol commander. I mean, this is the dude. And according to the statement, U.S. Border Patrol agents attempted to disarm that suspect today, but the suspect violently resisted, fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers. The agent fired. That's simply common sense. The pressure aired, and this was all over Fox. Of course, you don't see a lot of this on CNN, but they have to look it over first. And which parts do we show?
Well, the first thing you said is the critical point. They tried to disarm him.
Yes,
and he refused to be disarmed.
Right. So, what is the alternative?
And I'm sure Ralph, whatever it was, a 9mm or whatever it was, but I'm sure there was a chambered. It was a chambered round. I'll guarantee you it was chambered.
Yeah, and why did he have it in the first place?
Because hold on. I don't want to get into that conversation because I'm a proponent of CCW.
Yeah, but why do it where he knows he's going to be confronted? Why take that chance?
Well, then you're getting into his mindset of he went there with the
intent of causing problems.
Right. Yes.
Exactly, which I think that is exactly
what
what
happened.
happened.
But if I have my weapon on me, I'm going to tell the cops.
I'm not going to brandish it, that's for sure.
I have a weapon, and here's my CCW.
That's only because you don't want to be killed.
Right.
That's only because of that, you dummy. So you being the dummy that doesn't want to be killed, you're going to expose that information, right?
Yep.
Okay. Greg Bovino added Mayor Fry and Chief O'Hara just a few minutes ago did the opposite of asking us to coordinate to get violent criminals off the streets. They did just the opposite, omitting the fact that the suspect had a gun and magazines full of ammunition in what looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement. There's no other way you can take this situation.
No. Not if you leave your ID at home.
Bovino reminded reporters of the position taken by himself, President Trump, Department of Homeland Security, Secretary Kristi Noem, and others, saying if you obstruct a law enforcement officer or assault a law enforcement officer, you are in violation of the law and will be arrested. If you're going for a gun, sometimes you're going to be shot and killed.
And if you will not allow law enforcement to take that gun off you, you will be shot.
Yeah. Next hour, before I get to this Pearl, I forget her first name, or is that her first name?
Pearl Bailey?
No, it's a gal who has she had one of the biggest YouTube channels in the beginning years ago, and she is one smart gal, little red-haired gal who is just spot on with all of her thoughts. Next hour, I get to Netflix star Miss Rachel apologizing after accidentally liking "Free America" from the Jews comment.
She cried.
But first, my friends, this Pearl chick. And she is at a consortium. She's on stage talking to some idiot stick woke lefty chick in the audience. Go.
What's your plan when men stop doing the dirty and dangerous jobs that keep society running?
Can you give me an example of which jobs you're referring to?
Logging, plumbing, crab fishing, oil rig.
Mm-hmm.
When men stop doing the dangerous jobs, when men stop getting married, when men stop having kids, what's your plan?
I'm not worried about that.
Of course you're not.
I don't have a plan, Pearl, for a situation in which men no longer do those jobs.
The very microphone you're using was built by men. The building was built by men. And there's no gratitude or appreciation. You just tell them they're not doing enough. Future is not going to be great for feminists. You guys are going to get the equality that you're asking for. Men are not going to protect women in the streets. Men are going to stop signing up for the infrastructure jobs. The birth rate's going to keep falling, and the future is going to be bleak.
I love her.
Oh, she's awesome.
You know, that reminded me of what my grandmother once said.
Yeah?
My grandmother once said, women want to be treated equal until they are.
Until they are.
Yeah,
Smart.
exactly.
Yeah.
Smart. You had a smart grandmother. My grandmother, who I love dearly, not quite as intelligent, because her quote to me was, Matt, be good or you don't get the pudding. So I never
have your meat if you don't eat the pudding.
I never understood that. All right, we'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finest radio stations.
Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a damn sight cheaper. Yes, it would. Start riding the bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. The rent's gone up higher. Yes, it is. Got the parents lying. I'll tell you tomorrow. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Make you wanna run for cover. Yes, it will. And if you look, you will discover. Yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Good God. Listen, got to go to a disco. Throw your troubles away. Dance to the music that the DJ plays. Well, all right. And then the lights come on. Yeah. Like you knew they would. That cold. Gone home and face the music. That don't sound too good. Ain't that cold? Listen. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. It'll make you wanna run for cover, yeah. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Oh! Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Make you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Say it's a real motherfucker. Oh, get out of here! My goodness. Too cold. Cold-blooded, cold-blooded. I'm telling you the truth. Let me stop here at this gas station. Give me 3 gallons of low lead. Ain't no food, nothing else. I better stop and get me 2 hot dogs and a strawberry soda. It's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Yeah. It's a real motherfucker.
but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a damn sight cheaper. Yes, it would. Start riding a bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. The rent's gone up higher. Yes, it is. Got the parents lying. I'll pay you tomorrow. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Yeah.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time! Our main event! Outlaw Radio.
Hi, this is Sean Young on Outlaw Radio.
Hey, this is Shelley Berman on Outlaw Radio. Listen, come on, listen to me or listen to Matt. If you like being bored, it's great for you.
It's Robert Hayes. I'm here on Outlaw Radio with Magic Matt, a.k.a. The Weasel. We are here to drink. We're here to smoke. We're here to interrupt. You may drink. You may smoke. You may interrupt, but I'm here to
Live from the Lighten Up Lounge, this is Tom DeLuise saying, this is Outlaw Radio.
Hi, this is Chuck Woolery at Lighten Up Lounge on Outlaw Radio. Lots of fun, guys. Be back, 2 and 2.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and you're listening to Outlaw Radio, where we smoke, we drink, and occasionally we bother people who look old and weak.
Hi, this is Rick Dees with Magic Matt, a.k.a. Mr. Cigar, in the Lighten Up Lounge. We drink, we smoke, we interrupt.
Anybody see this new pic of Guy Fieri?
No.
Celebrating his 58th birthday, he ditched the spiky blonde hair, and some folks say he looks like John Goodman. Yeah, you know.
Did he gain a lot of weight?
I get it. Well,
No, John got thin.
Yeah, John got thin, but you know, this guy's always been heavy. Guy Fieri's always been a heavy guy. I'll get into that. Not a lot to say about it, except I've always liked the dude. I love the fact that, you know, this dude minding his own business, he won some damn chef thing, and he turns into a superstar.
I went to one of his places in Laughlin, me and my ex.
Overpriced, of course.
Overpriced and mediocre.
By the way, when you were there, that was what? Years ago.
Long friggin' time ago.
That was stinking years ago.
10, 11
I'm going
years
at
ago.
least 17 years.
Did you stay at
10, 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Did you stay at Dave's house?
What? Oh,
when I was over
in
in
Arizona.
Laughlin.
Yeah, Tattoo Dave has a home in Arizona. Why? Because he's smart. That's why.
Thank you.
That's why. Oh, you don't have to thank me. You know, I ask from these idiot feminists, these woke lefty chicks. What have I been railing on for several years on this show?
Yep.
Not one to boast, not one to be ahead of the curve or nothing. I said it that the person that we have to fear the most as being the loudest mouth pieces of crap are these woke lefty chicks.
White women.
White woke
idiot sticks.
chicks.
That's my word.
Idiots. Idiot sticks.
I'm done with white women.
Marty, do you have a patent on that?
They're idiot
No,
sticks.
seriously, I'm done with white women.
So this Pearl chick,
Oh, I am too.
who I love dearly.
With white women.
So this Pearl chick,
Oh, I am too.
who I love dearly, she is holding court in an auditorium. She's on stage, and she's taking a question from, speaking of the devil, a white woke dip ass who has this to say to Pearl. Here we go.
What's your plan when men stop doing the dirty and dangerous jobs that
I'm
keep
sorry.
society running?
It starts with Pearl, and she's asking this woke lefty white woman idiot stick this question.
What's your plan when men stop doing the dirty and dangerous jobs that keep society running?
Can you give me an example of which jobs you're referring to?
Yeah.
Logging, plumbing, crab fishing, oil rig. When men stop doing the dangerous jobs.
Good example.
When men stop getting married, when men stop having kids. What's your plan?
I'm not worried about that.
Of course you're not.
Of course you're not.
No. I don't have a plan, Pearl, for a situation in
never
which
do.
men no longer do those jobs.
The very microphone you're using was built by men. The building was built by men. and there's no gratitude or appreciation, you just tell them they're not doing enough. Future is not going to be great for feminists. You guys are going to get the equality that you're asking for. Men are not going to protect women in the streets. Men are going to stop signing up for the infrastructure jobs. The birth rate's going to keep falling, and the future is going to be bleak.
And Ralph, as your grandmother said to you when you were a kid,
women want to be treated as equals until they are.
Until they are, yeah. This feminist crap was the worst thing that ever happened to females.
I think Pearl knows your grandmother.
Oh, if I were a female, I'd be so pissed off about this. I would be so pissed.
And I've done construction all my life, man, just to make a living.
That's my brother Mark.
Whatever, and once in a great while do we have a woman drift on into our company on the job site.
And if they just do their gig, right, and like the man, everything's cool.
Well, hold on now.
What happens?
And here's the thing. There's a lot of. I'm just gonna come out and say it. The chicks,
just say it.
The chicks that do get those jobs are bulldyke-ish.
Okay.
And
all right,
they definitely are.
So,
but let me tell you this.
So they're mannish.
Yeah,
they're
so,
mannish.
But here's what pissed me off is, all of our porta potties, whatever, they're just outside. Everybody just uses them, right? No. If there's one girl, they put a lock on the door and she has her own.
Is that right?
Really? So she does get treated.
Is that right?
Special. Okay, something's screwed up here. If they want to be treated equally,
But they don't.
They don't.
But they don't.
No.
But they don't.
Yeah.
But they don't.
I got to tell you, on my show, Marty, in response,
Your show.
my show
You
that
have
I
a show?
work on, we have the electric riggers are pretty much the hardest department. They come in and they rig all the cables. They make power in every place that they need power, where there's going to be a camera, where there's going to be a light.
Right.
They pull all these 100-foot cables, 100-pound cables, and they brought this girl in, and I got to tell you, this girl is a 9. She's blonde, she's beautiful, and she outworks these guys. It's amazing.
Is that right?
She is amazing.
And you don't receive this expressed odd attitude from her. I
Not
bet.
even close.
See, because I bet she's a conservative gal and not a feminist.
Yeah, I would imagine that.
Right?
Yes.
most of the ones that come into.
I mean, pick the hardest department.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Okay, we're talking about the exception, not the rule.
Of course.
Very rare.
Yeah, 100%.
Very rare.
Netflix star Miss Rachel. Somehow I missed her, but maybe I'm just not in that category of someone who would search her out. Apologizes after accidentally liking, and I quote, "Free America from the Jews" comment. Miss Rachel, a massively popular children's content creator, who, by the way, got together with Mondummy a few days ago. Did you see this clip?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What is the new mayor of New York City being? What business does he have being on a children's television show with Miss Rachel? Explain that to me.
I couldn't.
Does
I'm
it-
being honest with you.
Does it start with an I and end with an indoctrination?
Probably.
Yeah.
But it's more insidious than that. The entire education department outside of YouTube, from kindergarten through high school, it's almost communism.
It is.
It is indoctrination.
It is.
It's hating America.
Yeah.
And by the way,
much like our universities,
yeah,
the same thing goes on there.
And it has a huge Europe. So I just read a great article that Islam, the religion of peace, if Burl was here, they decided come into the U.S. in massive numbers,
right,
and beat down the capitalistic society,
right.
And that's what's happening. That's what's happening in Minnesota. It's a city of 457,000 people. 25% of them are Somali.
Yeah,
You don't think it's happening in New York? You don't think it's began to happen in New York?
I did not say that.
Not with the Somalis, though. I mean,
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Yeah.
Eat the cat.
Yeah.
Eat the cat.
Got that right.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Somali.
Eat the cat.
Eat the cat. They're
eating the cats. They're
eating the dogs.
But Marty, to your point, Queens, a city of 1.2 million people.
And you're talking about Queens, New York.
Queens, New York. 47% are foreign born.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
They don't believe in diversity, do they?
No, they don't believe in assimilation. When my folks came over from Argentina and Italy, They want it to be American.
Yes.
The folks coming over today do not want
They do
to
not.
be.
No, they want their own sect. They want
That's
their.
right.
They want their own thing.
That's right.
Well, funny that we should happen to name different areas of our once beautiful state. You know, Armenia Town, Korea Town. You know, because they give these people their own sect.
No, that's
But that's cool as long as they want to be American.
100%. By the way, I that doesn't bother me.
Chinatown. There's a Chinatown in every city.
Yeah, yes,
Right.
and there has been for many, many years. I got no problem with that, but assimilate. Become an American. Become a Chinese person who happens to be an American.
Right.
But the Somalis...
And make good egg foo young, for God's sake.
Yeah. You really got to
It's
learn.
hard to do.
No, it is tough to do for most Chinese restaurants.
Well, because egg foo young is actually an American dish.
Well, but the no,
Stop it, Ralph.
regardless, Ralph. The point is a true and gorgeously
Here we
tasty
go.
egg foo young. You put the foo, meaning the shrimp and or the chicken or the beef,
what are we-
inside the eggs. It's got to be inside.
Yeah, you don't pour it on top.
No, you don't pour it on top and
Right.
say, "Well, this is a shrimp egg foo
You know,
young."
the last time I was in Chinatown in L.A. was with you and Lori.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
You know, and by the way, when we were there so many years ago, I had no idea. I just saw a new report that in all of Los Angeles, Chinatown is the most dangerous borough of Los Angeles.
Really?
What?
In terms of crime, homicides, Chinatown. I never felt unsafe.
I
in
didn't either.
Chinatown.
Well, the bartender scared me.
Oh, did I take you to that dive bar?
That's where we went.
Yeah, you go there late at night off of Broadway right there.
By the way,
Oh,
by the
yeah.
way, there existed
Kings or whatever.
one of the greatest, I mean, and diviest of dive bars you'll ever find in the world, frankly. And it is downstairs. You have to walk up the stairs to get into the main restaurant. Now, I mention this restaurant because this joint, and the name is not coming to me, was Bill Clinton's favorite Chinese restaurant when he came to
Wasn't
town.
it King Louis or Louis?
No, it was like House of Lee, whatever.
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
but Matt, you took me in there, and the bartender was mean to me.
And
Yeah.
the rudest bartender who I adored, who I loved this guy because I got it right off the bat.
He's like, "What would you like?" I said, "Well," he goes, "I'll be back."
Yeah.
Lori was drawing on a napkin,
Yeah.
and the dude grabbed the napkin and says, "We pay for these."
Is it Yang Chow?
No.
No. But let me explain the backstory on this. So our former producer, lovely Lori Downey Jr. We used to hit dive bars on the weekends. Boy, did we hit dive bars on the weekends. Now, and this was one we sauntered into. And I fell in love with the joint because it was just
House of Lee. I think.
It's almost like a speakeasy dive bar.
Oh,
from what you explained.
It's dirty.
It was so
underground.
grungy.
Not the Dragon House?
And you sit down at the bar, and this Asian dude, you imagine in
Yes.
Chinatown, he's in, "What do you want to drink?" So instantly, I know to order. I get my, I don't know, Mai Tai or some sort of tropical drink. Boom, no question, easily. Lori,
If you think about it,
Lori then notices on the back bar
Uh-oh.
all of these napkins with caricatures and really cool caricatures. Someone obviously who comes in there draws caricatures. So Lori notices that. So Lori, unbeknownst to any of us, she starts drawing, and she can do some cute little caricatures on a napkin, which she did. So she did this. I had no idea what she was doing, and then she hands it to the bartender. Was that when you were there?
Yes, I was there. That's how I know the story.
And he grabs it, crumples it up, and says, "What?"
He goes, "We pay for these napkins."
And so, but you know what? In Lori's defense, any other chick would have been so pissed and so hurt.
I was going to ask, how did she respond to
and
that?
her feelings were, she looked at me and laughed. Right? She was like, she thought, this is the funniest thing ever. I simply want my little napkin caricature to be added to the back bar. He wanted none of that. So by the way, I loved this guy. We were in there at least 10, 12 times over the course of a couple years. Unfortunately, this joint no longer exists, but this guy sort of became our friend. Why? Because when you see a lot of these Yelp comments, a lot from, the youngins, they get their feelings hurt.
Yeah.
So they would hate this guy right off the
That's
bat.
right.
They'd say, but the bartender was rude. The minute I see a Yelp comment regarding a dive bar, and I see the comment, the bartender was rude.
I'm there.
You bet your ass. I rush to the place. You know, what's that little freaky place? And I'll bring this up because I know Dave will know it. On the way to Santa Barbara, and it's right there on the beach. It is a bona fide dyed-in-the-wool dive bar.
I know it.
And it is on the beach, on the sand.
The rudder room.
The rudder room.
I got treated the same way.
They are buttholes.
Oh, they are.
Wow.
Total. So so you can't help but love a place that is when I say on the sand.
It's on the sand.
It is literally right there on the sand. It is a 5-star destination.
Yes.
But it happens to be a grungy dive bar. Now, the first time I was in there, 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday, Lori and I want a Bloody Mary. Because, you know, we'd been up late the night before.
I can't imagine what he said.
I was in there with you guys.
He must have said something when you asked for it.
And well, there's a reason for the story,
Yeah.
Dave.
All right.
So I simply asked for a Bloody Mary. He said, nope. And so then he turned his back and he went down to the other end of the bar. And I'm thinking, nope. And so he comes back, have you decided what you want? And I said, yes, I'd like a Bloody Mary. Nope. And he does the same thing.
Yeah.
So he comes back and he says, before you call for a drink, no Bloody Marys. What are you? What are these rich kids who, you know, wake up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? And now all of a sudden, even though the guy's an a-hole, I love him. I said, sir, would a margarita be okay? and he didn't say yes or no, but he made me one. And it's like, he could make me a Bloody Mary if he chose to do so. But his bar, his rules, and they are. So you know, Dave, they are a-holes there.
Oh, yeah. And you forgot to mention, it's hard to get their attention.
Oh, very, very much so.
Yeah.
Oh, very much.
And it's not even because they're waiting on patrons. It's they're just sitting there engulfed and doing what they're doing.
They don't want to help you.
Right. Matt and Lori gave me a heads up before they took me there, and they said, hey, know what you want.
Yes.
Because if you don't, he will walk away from you. And that's what had happened there. And he said, I said, well, he goes, well, I'll be back in a minute.
So I got to tell you,
you ready? I said, well,
it's sort of a biker hangout.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to tell you. So every Sunday, like for years, we ride out to Ojai, we ride through the canyons, and then on the way back is the rudder room, literally religiously every Sunday for 15, 20 years. And you
play volleyball?
We watch volleyball.
I watch people play volleyball.
I watch women play volleyball.
That's right.
Not people. Anyway, we learned the hard way, as you did. I walked in there, I'll have a shot of tequila and a beer. Boom. No problems.
Right. That's easy.
I had the same exact. I'll have a Bloody Mary. Nope.
No, really? They told you the same, right?
Nope. And they'll do it to us. Like, we walk in there, we're, burly biker type guys, and it's like.
And that's what I dig about them. They're equal opportunity offenders.
And no fear. No fear.
Absolutely.
Like we had one guy that I'll jump over the bar and make it my effing self.
No. They have no fear because, by the way, this bartender is probably the same guy.
Yeah.
He's a big guy too.
Yes,
You know.
yes.
And so he doesn't care.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate the no fear.
But how about that location? I mean, just boom, right in the
It's
corner of the
killer,
harbor.
dude. Were you there after the stabbing? There was a big stabbing there in the parking lot.
Yes.
And
there's no parking lot.
Well, yeah. Well, it's a parking area. Yes, in that area.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, it's one of those destinations that you have to know. It's a destination that you have to be heading to. If you don't know about it, you just don't know.
And literally right on it's all residential there, and then boom, a bar.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird joint. But I love attitude. If a bar is too clean and they're too nice in there, I am suspect. I just think that something's up. Yeah. Because it's probably dirty in the kitchen. They're hiding. They're hiding
They're hiding something.
Yeah, they're hiding the big C that's supposed to be on the window.
When I learned about the rudder too, he took me there sitting in the sand, drinking a Corona, watching the volleyball,
it's heaven.
sunset.
Right?
Oh man,
It's freaking heaven.
It's gorgeous.
And you got a bunch of drunk chicks who are
yeah.
obviously local, trying to start trouble.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw the way you looked at me, and I've learned through experience just to shut the f up.
No, you haven't.
Because you don't you can't win. You can't. No, you don't win.
Unless you're with Lori Downey Jr., you have not learned. You have not learned that lesson. I'm telling you.
So this Miss Rachel, a YouTube massive phenomenon and popular with children, she apologized a couple days ago after she accidentally liked an anti-Semitic comment on her Instagram. Accidentally.
And then accidentally reposted it.
Yeah, the incident occurred when Miss Rachel, an outspoken Palestinian supporter, which would make her... Am I going out on a limb by calling her a Jew hater?
Yes. No, she's an idiot stick.
An idiot stick. Posted a message on her Instagram with a call to free various countries, including Iran, Congo, Sudan, and Palestine. Several users, however, later noticed her account liked a comment from a man in Slovakia that said, "Free America from the Jews." And she liked it. Screenshots went viral on social media showing the comment had been liked by the post author. Miss Rachel immediately apologized when a follower brought it to her attention. "Hi, Rachel. Just want to let you know there's a comment under your latest post that says Free America from the Jews. That says like by the author. I'm sure that's an accident, so wanted to let you know," the follower wrote to her. "Deleted. How horrible. Oh, wait, let me check. I did delete that one." Miss Rachel responded, "Yeah, I believe I deleted that earlier, right when I saw it. I hate anti-Semitism." Miss Rachel later said in a post caption she was just tapping and thought the comment was deleted. After significant backlash, Miss Rachel then released a video of herself tearfully. Oh, females in the tears.
They love that.
Oh, aren't they good?
Waterworks.
Aren't they?
101.
Aren't they good? They do. I watch a lot of these videos with these nutty broads and cops going at it, and it's always the crying bit. But 99.9% of the cops, it's like they've seen all of this before, and
there's this one guy that in Arizona. This cop, he does this show Fridays with Frank, and he'll gets back in his car and he's writing a ticket. He goes, "And here comes the crying."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does write.
Oh yeah, you know it. You know it because they're brought up. And by the way, I learned this years ago, and I don't know if it's true, but it sounds like a truism from me. Buddy of mine in Palm Springs who made Mark and I a great steak one day. He mentioned to me that you do know that females, they all go to bitch school. And I said, "Bitch school, what's that?" And he said it was a lot like what's that fantasy show where they're all magicians and they
HR Puffin stuff.
Yeah, whatever it is. But he said the way it works is they're transported to bitch school when they're about 4 years old, and they're only there for a minute, but in their minds, they're there for 2 years learning, and they pop back in.
That's Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yeah. And so they pop
not
back in.
HR Puffin stuff.
So I thought that...
It's Lidsville.
That's twice you brought that up.
It's Lidsville.
Which, by the way, what happened to the high-budget kid show? Like
HR, Puffin stuff.
Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost.
Wait a minute, Land of the Lost.
Lidsville.
Did I say that?
Lidsville.
Yeah, it's just
all of that were the two dudes that we met at the
Sid and Marty Krofft.
Sid and Marty Krofft, who, by the way, they use the same props in every show.
Yes.
Yeah, they were the cheapest bastards who become multi-gazillionaires, and I love these guys.
I had a TV commercial for Marty, and he happened to be at the Valley Inn.
Yeah.
And Matt goes, "It's a good time to probably talk to him."
Yeah.
So outside,
because he's old as hell.
"Hey man, I got an idea to use it's involving your slee stacks from Land of the Lost in a Coors Light commercial." He goes, "Well, just give me just throw it at me. What do you got?" I said, "Well, it's just kind of like this. It's kind of like, the slee stacks are in a cave, like they normally are around their crystal ball or whatever." Right. And then all of a sudden the commentator says, "Did you ever wonder what the slee stacks are really saying?" And it's Coors. Coors. He goes, "That's a good idea."
That is a great...
He said, "Put it in a letter, envelope."
How much did you make?
We didn't do it.
Didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
Did not.
Should have done it because it's a great idea. Now someone will hear this.
I know, dude.
Yeah, and then they'll steal it. Well, someone might as well make $1 million or $2 million.
Yeah.
So this idiot stick, Miss Rachel, who is all the love she gets from the children's After significant backlash, she then released a video of herself tearfully apologizing on camera, saying she in no way stands with anti-Semitism. So I thought I deleted a comment, and I accidentally hit like and hide, she said in a video.
And repost.
I would never agree with an anti-Semitic thing like the comment. We have Jewish family, and a lot of my friends are Jewish. That's classic, isn't it? A lot of
I have a black friend.
Yeah, I got me.
I have gay friends.
I got gay friends.
I have conservative friends.
Yeah, you do. That's true, Mark.
He doesn't have any friends.
I delete anti-Semitic comments. I feel like we can't be human anymore online. Whoa, now what does that mean?
I know, she's a weird.
You mean so you can't be honest? Is I think what she's saying. I'm so sorry for the confusion it caused. I'm so sorry if anyone thought that I would ever agree with something so horrible and anti-Semitic like that. I don't. I want to say that it's okay to be human. What does that mean? What does that mean?
She's trying to save an $160,000 job with Mondami.
Yeah, and it's okay to make mistakes. Her real name is Rachel Griffin Accurso. She's been an outspoken supporter of the Palestinian cause ever since Israel launched its offensive into Gaza. She's been on record. So she's another lefty who is full of effing crap. Another? Wait, name one that isn't full of crap. All right, we'll be this after back. Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio. Thank you for being there.
Talking all that bullshit. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. I'm a moonshine sipper, straight slipping in the darkness. Far from heartless, I'm more like the sharpest tool in the shed. No, I've never been the smartest, but make no mistake.
is Outlaw Radio.
Go, you hoes! Detroit till I die, talking all that bullshit.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live.
I'm a moonshine sipper, straight slipping in the darkness. Far from heartless, I'm born like the sharpest tool in the shed. No, I've never been the smartest, but make no mistake, I hit the fucking hardest. Devil without a cause, you heard me screaming, and 20 years later, bitch, I still fucking mean it. Fucking you ain't never met a
Passive Aggressive has a new home. You're listening to Outlaw Radio with Magic Matt Allen.
It's Outlaw Radio time!
It is cold enough to freeze Superman's ass off in some parts of the country today.
Most parts.
I got to tell you, boy, that Al Gore was right. That global warming is it's getting.
And you guys laughed at him.
Boy, do I egg right here on my cabeza. And in front of it,
They say that this storm is the storm of the century.
this is the storm of Al Gore.
Well, storm of the century is only 25 years.
Al Gore, I am so sorry. You were right. It is muy caliente. Even in Louisville, Kentucky, for God's sake.
Nashville's got 12 inches of snow.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, they're all supposed to get 12 inches.
very good, old my buddy in Louisville. How about the frozen rain?
We should call him.
Very good, old. What the hell? By the way, great weather to be sitting in a dive bar in Louisville, Kentucky, sucking down some great Kentucky bourbon and thinking about freezing outside.
I think I'll do that right now.
Yeah, and it's not. See, and here we are, and sometimes I feel bad about this, just a little bit. That here we are in Southern California, and it's
so beautiful
What is
today.
it, like 78 degrees outside?
Well, it's supposed to drop down to about 64.
Yeah, so we'll get a little burr tonight.
I'll put on the Uggs.
But, however, we have to live in this state run by maniacs. So there's that.
How is it run by a maniac if he's not in California?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You mean he was across the pond? He was.
Yeah, he's not in California.
Well,
anymore.
he had a lot to do. He had work to do, sort of taking our president and throwing him under the bus, but over there, not here in America.
Yet he wasn't allowed to speak even there.
But he wasn't allowed, and he blamed Trump. I don't know if Trump had anything.
Oh no,
to do with
he almost cried. He's like, Trump shut it down. Trump shut me down.
How about
I heard this whole thing.
How about that knee pad bit?
Yeah.
Who just fell on death? Nobody thought it was funny.
Because it wasn't.
Because it wasn't.
He's a retard.
Oh, he is such an
Here's the
anus.
thing: if you want to be a troll, be authentic.
But he's here's the thing. He's not authentic because nothing that this piece of crap governor of California has ever done in his life is authentic.
Exactly.
Nothing.
And you can't beat the number one troll.
Not
That's
even
Donald Trump.
Not even the haircut. He stole that from Eddie Munster.
Right. He stole it from Beavis.
So
Patrick.
nothing he has ever done or will ever do will be authentic. But yet, those idiot sticks on the left still look at him as the savior of the Democrat Party. I think the majority, Ralph, the vast majority, they still view him. Why? Because the playing field on their side, they got
Nothing.
no one.
But Matt, how about you talking about just California? I would think. Because
just California, what?
That like this a-hole. Because
that he's the only one.
Otherwise, he runs, which he's going to. I think he loses in most states.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he
You're
does.
correct, Marty.
Yes,
He loses
you're
in every
100%
other
correct.
state.
He cannot win in the Rust Belt or the Wheat Belt. He just can't.
No way.
So if it's not him, who is it?
I think Josh Shapiro. I think the governor of Kentucky, who's a Democrat, has got a good shot.
Which is odd. What's up with that? You beautiful Kentuckians. What's up with that? I mean, what? Okay,
By the way,
you can say, well, he's a blue dog and all that. Well,
You can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what
I mean,
has been.
that doesn't exist these days. That whole blue dog fallacy. I mean, Kennedy proved that. Our Louisiana man.
Right.
He proved that. He used to be a blue dog.
Correct.
And he couldn't take it anymore.
But I was going to say a true blue dog, if he is, I could work with.
Hey, Dave, I'm trying to do a show here, man. But you're what?
I'm trying to welcome a new guest.
Okay.
Oh, Primrose is a new guest.
Lori Downey Jr. and
who we were speaking about at length today.
And by the way, Lori Downey Jr., here you are bringing in my little doggy, whom I love, this little girl so much.
That she ripped away from you.
Hey, Lori, do you remember the Chinese restaurant where the guy ripped your napkin away from you for drawing on it?
Yeah, yes. Okay,
yes.
Find a chair.
Make Mark move over so we don't have to see.
Move over.
Find a chair and sit down next to Ralph there, and move the garbage can and sit down.
Yes.
Sit down. Because we don't need any validation of this story. But a few minutes ago, we were talking about, in my opinion, at least the top 4 best dive bars in America, and it happened to be in Chinatown. And it was the greatest.
She's not listening.
No, she's not.
I am listening.
You know why? Because she's female.
Well, I'm listening.
Females don't listen.
I heard you.
All right, we'll get back to this story in just a second. But it is a cold one. Beth and Tony, thank you for the video. They sent us a video where they microwaved water. And do you really need to microwave the water in order to go outside and pour it and throw it up in the air so it turns into ice? And then,
I think it's kind of fun to watch.
It's great, but do you need to microwave it? Can't you just take any water, or does it have to be really hot first?
Well, I've seen some of these.
Well, no. Here's the thing: if you put it on a stove, it takes 3 minutes, and a microwave is 30 seconds.
That's not my point. Hold on, Ralph.
Okay.
Work with me, kid.
I'm trying to.
You Brooklyn.
Lori, she's so beautiful. She
work with me, Brooklyn boy.
Okay.
My point is, do you need to heat the water up?
Yes.
In order. You do?
No.
Well, you don't need to, but it's more proof. Like
All right, I watched this one, Matt, that I think is fake.
What?
They were in Montana. It was like 15 below or whatever it was. It was crazy cold.
Right.
And this guy made some top ramen, brought it outside on his deck, and he
with the chopsticks
tilted the bowl, and it froze right in place. I don't believe that.
Yes, it happens.
So Beth and Tony's video, she heated up the water. She gave it to Tony, who, by the way, was wearing shorts and no gloves.
By the way,
walked outside.
It reminded me of me because I always wear shorts.
Me too. Exactly.
Always wear
He
shorts.
threw the water up in the air, and it turned into smoke.
Yeah.
It was insane.
It was great.
I loved growing up in New York when this was happening. I gave Billy Gilson 25 cents to lick my dad's garage door handle.
He's still there. He's still there.
His tongue got stuck. And it was so cool.
She can't get out.
What? Marty?
By the way, I have always loved Billy Gilson, and the fact that you pulled that little stunt on him, it to this day pisses me off.
It was 25 cents.
It's unfortunate, Ralph. It really is.
I feel bad for the kid.
My mom had to come out with boiling water to pour on the handle.
Doesn't that hurt the tongue and the lips? Oh. And here you are laughing.
Oh. Yeah, his tongue didn't heal for at least.
No, because Ralph Odierna, the sadist.
Well, he got arrested. That was one of the times he got arrested.
No, that wasn't one of the times I got arrested.
It is so frigid, and even Dallas, Texas.
Yes. They have 6 inches of snow.
Oh, Al Gore, we were so wrong. It is global warming, my friend.
Yeah, but now they're just going to say climate change. Well, you see, it could go either way.
I'm flying into that.
You're what?
I'm flying in right after the storm. I'm leaving. I'm going to be there on Tuesday night.
Where?
To New York.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Tuesday?
flying into Long Island or
Kennedy.
Kennedy?
Yeah. Laurie Downey Jr., of course, widow of Morton Downey Jr. He was a big talk show host for a couple of years.
Big.
Even though we all believe that he was on for
He was the big mouth.
for 5 or 6 years, but it was only 2. It was less than 2 years. Then he was canceled, and he got screwed over, frankly. But he was the P.T. Barnum of that time, in the 80s. And that's the widow right there with the big poofy hair.
His show with Al Sharpton and
the best.
Best show ever on TV.
When didn't he slap Al, or did Al smack him, or someone?
No, Ennis slapped Al Sharpton.
Yeah. You're talking about Ennis.
Roy Ennis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roy Ennis.
Roy Ennis. Yeah, Roy Ennis. yeah. Anyway, I do want you to know, from the bottom of my bottom and the bottom of my heart, that, man, if you're going through some nasty stuff, and
Don't lick a garage handle.
Don't lick a garage.
Don't talk to Ralph.
and don't hang out with Ralph from the Bronx. And also keep in mind that it is dangerous to the point where I hope your electricity doesn't go, because there's a lot of that too. Power outages.
Yeah.
But the good news is you can watch and listen to us on so many other devices, and get that power thing. What is that
The
called?
generator.
I want one of those. Even though I'm here in California, aren't those the coolest things? They're the coolest things. I want to live off the grid in Wausau, Wisconsin, next to a dive bar in a tent.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah?
I got a surprise for you. We got somebody who's in that weather right now on the line.
Is it Beth and Tony?
It's Barry Goodall.
Oh, hey, Barry Goodall, my buddy, my good old country kitchen.
How's it going, Matt?
Hey, I love this guy. I love his YouTube channel, and obviously he must.
He's
be-
going to get a lot of listeners today.
He must be. He does. No one listens to him. They just watch him. Well, they watch and listen to his channel on YouTube. Very good. How's your ass? Is it cold today?
Oh yeah. Yep. But we're prepared.
You got any weather your way?
Any what?
You got any weather? It's my Uncle Dick in Dayton, Nevada. First thing he says on the phone when I call him is, "Hey, you got any weather your way?"
Yeah. Well, as of right now, we only have 2 inches of snow accumulated, and we're right on the edge of a line that might have ice mixed with snow, but as of right now, we're just getting snow.
Okay, so what would be the temperature outside in beautiful Louisville?
I believe it's 11 degrees right now.
Yeah, that's too cold.
Well, at least it's double digits.
With a wind chill of -5.
There you go.
Nice.
All right. So as I understand it, the big old horse races, those happen in March or April?
Well, the one at Churchill Downs, the Derby, is the first Saturday in May.
Okay, so that's May.
Keeneland has their spring meet the month before Churchill opens Derby week.
Okay, I must tell you, Barry Goodall, I'm so glad you're on the phone today, because I have truly, for the last 2 weeks, been contemplating that there is no reason why I shouldn't be there this year. Just give me the inner workings, how this works. Do you pick me up from the airport? I mean, how does this...
Absolutely, yes. Pick you up from the airport.
All right.
And you stay at my house.
Wait, whoa! Okay, that's a first. So I stay with you and your lovely wife and your 2 daughters.
Exactly.
And
I've got 6 bedrooms. You can have, there's 2 bedrooms, full bath in the basement. You and your crew can take the basement.
I love this. And so I have a posse.
Yeah, and we could bring the mics. We can broadcast from his basement.
Okay. This ain't an illusion when I say that listen to me this year, Barry, because I know over the past several years you've been getting a little pissed off at me, and I understand it, because it's like every year you say you're gonna do it, but I am now 79% in this time. I am now 79% in. How does that sound, Barry?
Well, it sounds great. And I hope the percentages don't go down. But I have to let you know that I also gave the same offer to Joey Merlino and his crew in Philadelphia.
Hold on, I don't know.
Hey, you know what? I'm an Italian. I will take out Joey Molino, and we got the basement.
Okay. So
yeah, him and Little Snuff. I threw down a challenge and told them to come in for Derby because, you know, they have Skinny Joey's cheesesteaks going in South Philly. They
screw that.
Okay, I have no idea.
And I reviewed a place at Sam's Chicago Grill a couple months ago, and I threw down the gauntlet, the challenge, that if he comes in for Derby, he's got to come and taste this cheesesteak and then tell me that his is better.
Okay, here's the
but
bottom
anyway,
line. Okay.
Let's say
listen to me.
you might be bunking up.
No,
with,
no.
the mob.
No, I ain't sleeping with a guy from Philadelphia.
And I'm taking him out.
No, and here's the bottom line. I don't know who these guys are. I have no idea. You know who I am, and you know that I'm a sincere bloke. And the fact is that I guess you're waiting for the first person to say yes. Is that the deal, Barry?
That's exactly correct.
We don't buck with anyone.
Me back.
Okay.
So if you commit first, it's all yours.
Okay.
You'll have me as your attaché that whole Derby week, taking you to all the best places, showing you around.
I love this.
Cutting through the red tape.
All right.
Matt, you say yes, and I'm coming with you.
Matt, we're talking about mint juleps to the cows come home.
Everything.
Yeah, you don't have to. And by the way, drinking mint juleps with bovine, I'm in. I'm a big fan. Okay, so I'm going to let you know. No, I'm not going to give you a timeline, even though I was going to say a week, within a week and a half, 2 weeks, because I don't want these.
We'll let you know by April 30th.
I don't want these bastards from the
Philadelphia.
Yeah, but I was going to call it by its moniker, the world's friendliest city. No,
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. By the way,
Brotherly love.
yeah, the city. And P.S. I lived there. I didn't find much love in those very narrow
Especially
streets.
in South Philly.
Yeah, it's the South. I told you.
Hold on a second. That's the Italian section.
All right. Okay. Hey, Barry, you, my friends, you have done my heart good today. Give my best to your two lovely daughters and that wife of yours who truly wants to visit Southern California, but Barry says, too many miscreant lefty bastards there.
That's right.
That's not really my...
Oh, by the way, speaking of politics, have you been noticing the latest going on in Kentucky with the Senate race to replace Mitch McConnell?
Oh.
Who's on the Republican side?
Well, you got 3 Republicans in the primary, and one of them is Daniel Cameron, who is like really tight with Mitch McConnell. So
don't like him.
McConnell is anti-Trump. You already know that.
No, of course.
Okay, and then there's another one. He is a new up-and-comer, owned a multi-billion-dollar waste management company.
I like him. He's probably Italian.
Rubicon. His name is Nate Morris.
Nope,
and
not Italian.
He has
Change the
put his
vowel.
hat in the ring, and Elon Musk just put $10 million in his campaign.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Well, I like Elon.
But here is why I'm bringing him up.
Okay.
Nate Morris is a personal friend of mine. Has been out on several of my YouTube videos.
Oh, I probably know
where
this
he
guy.
reviewed restaurants.
All right.
He went to high school where I worked. I coached him with football, and he's a great guy.
Okay,
So
he's
if
my
you're
guy.
talking about the Kentucky Senate race.
Yes.
You need to talk about my man Nate Morris.
All right, Nate Morris is my guy. Barry Goodall, you're my guy. We'll be this after. I love that guy. We'll be this after back on Matthew Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Hello. Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a damn sight cheaper, yes it would. Start riding a bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. Rent's gone up higher. Yes, it is. Got the parents lying.
This is Outlaw
Radio.
All right, there you are. There you are. I know you have a choice. You could spend time with anyone today, and, well, you've chosen us. You nut. Thank you for choosing Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finest radio stations around the nation. Next hour, Michelle Obama complains about being known as Barack Obama's wife. I can't imagine Michelle Obama, former First Lady, complaining about anything.
Well, maybe she wants to be his husband.
Big Mike. That's Big Mike.
I
of course.
can't imagine this lovely woman who always seems to be in a happy, friendly mood, complaining about anything. But we'll get to her on this podcast that makes me throw up in my mouth. That Alex thing, call me Alex, call me Daddy. Oh, my God, this is built for every stupid lefty female in the history of lefty females. Right, Lori?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's called Call Me Alex. You don't know?
I don't know
No,
it.
Call Me Daddy.
Hey, Matt.
No.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine, and he's used to be FOA, good dude, John Beal.
By the way, Friends of Abe, which was this secret society here in Hollywood, folks who were on the right, but we were afraid because of our Hollywood affliction and afraid of not getting the next gig of coming out, which is bullcrap, but the New York Times put it that way.
So
Yeah.
he's a good friend of mine. He's won 6 Emmys for scores for TV shows. He went off on Facebook because the Golden Globes that just happened eliminated Score from the TV version of the Golden Globes. They presented those awards on Saturday, and on Sunday they put podcasts. And the Amy Poehler and the other thing. And guess who wasn't nominated?
No. You mean the biggest podcast in the history of podcasts?
Joe Rogan
Right.
and Adam Carolla were not even nominated.
You mean the biggest? Gosh. Let me think about this. I wonder why. Why do you suppose? You know, it's not even thinly veiled. I mean, we know what's going on.
But how do you not have the Score on Sunday?
No, but please, it's all ridiculousness. And P.S. awards, screw awards.
Right, and Amy Poehler wins.
It's a popularity contest within this neighborhood of lefty a-holes.
Award shows are.
That's-
I'm going to try to get John Beal on the show because he's a good right-wing dude.
Well, don't try. Just get his ass over here, Ralph. Hey, Guy Fieri, I've been mentioning this, but he's unrecognizable with this new look on his 58th birthday party. Got rid of the spiky blonde hair, and now he's got this black hair. And then he posted, hey there, after so many years of celebrating my birthday as Guy, I figured this year I'd celebrate it just as a guy. Happy birthday to me, he said in a video posted to Instagram 2 days ago, captioning the clip, new year, new guy, new look. He sported a checkered button-down shirt with khakis, brown belt in the clip, showed the mayor of Flavor Town blowing out the candles on his cake. I've always liked the guy. I've always liked this dude. And P.S., so no one could recognize him. I believe it's an AI stunt. You know,
Probably.
Yeah, I believe, because one of the postings said he looks like more like John Goodman than John Goodman looks like John Goodman.
I was going to say, he's not changing his image.
yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
Norm from Cheers?
No.
All right, big hour coming up, and Lori Downey Jr. joins us because we're coming apart. Next.
Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Don't believe me, just watch.
something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bout that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, hey, hey,
doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time!
The most imitated radio station in the nation.
I'm through with standing in line for some fun to begin, but I found a good thing leaving me with a grin. It's time for Outlaw Radio to begin.
You have the great Billy Gibbons here? Yeah.
It's very cool.
He just passed out. Yeah. Hey, that didn't sound too bad. Huh?
Had to lighten them up loud. Oh, man. We're here with Matt. Oh, yeah. Had to lighten them. Oh, little Outlaw Radio. We're here with Matt.
And he's not fat.
We got all these guys and girls in the house. Let me tell you, that's where it's at. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Allen. Pass me a gallon. Outlaw. Outlaw Radio.
Couple quickies before we get to the woman who adores America and always has, and never in a bad mood.
You just turned into Larry Lujak.
By the way, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's a compliment.
The voice of labor, WCFL Chicago, 502. Here are the Beach Boys. I love the great. I love the great radio personalities. They don't exist anymore.
No.
Well, except here. Here, my hands in the air.
Well, Seacrest is still around.
One of the.
Oh, don't, Ralph.
That's one of the most talented guys in Hollywood.
Hey, Lori, you're sitting close to Ralph.
Smack him.
Yeah, smack him.
I mean, Ryan's got a star on Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh, well,
And boy, did he pay for it.
so does Ellen Kay.
So does Ellen Kay and a myriad of others.
Bad impression.
What?
It's just a
Anybody that
compliment
does an
to a
impression
horse.
besides Marty is bad.
Well, that was horrible as a horse, right?
Okay, stop doing the horse impression when it comes to Ellen. Look, she's about
Yeah, that was good.
she's about a year and a half older than me. Looks it, but females don't really grow that. I don't
Wait a
say.
minute. Hang on a second.
Yes,
Hey,
Lori
Vanna
Downey-
White just got remarried.
Yes, Lori Downey Jr.
Does she look exactly the same?
No.
No. She looks like a different person, right?
She looks like Madonna.
Yes, Dave. Because she's,
So it doesn't matter what her age is because she's man-made now.
Yeah, she is. She
Yeah.
is. She had all that work done.
Right.
I mean, she had the work done on her boobies when we were together, and I never condoned that. I
You
never,
were accused of paying for them.
Well, no. To this day, there are many in the fold. When I was doing afternoon drive at Kiss FM,
But you had the money.
KIIS.
Well, he was number one.
Well, hello, Larry.
Just always number one. Hey, it's Rick Dees, and I just Matt.
I don't know if you know, there is so much Rick Dees in you. Like, there's things that you do that it's just so Rick
course
Dees.
there
It's so
is.
fun. All the time, though. Like, just
there
without even trying. It's crazy. It's
He's
fun.
right behind your head there, Dave.
Maybe that's
John Travolta.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about? That's John. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, by the by, for those of you watching us on YouTube, on Rumble, or on X, if you look at that picture behind Tattoo Dave, our producer, that I know it looks like John Travolta, but that, my friends, is that is a painting of Rick Dees sent to Rick Dees by a loyal listener back in the day in the 80s. And so Rick donated that to my buddy Pete, the troublemaking comedy writer in Oregon. One day, Pete comes over to the old casa
Just
here
brings it with him.
in the San Fernando Valley, and he said, Matt, this was gifted me by Rick Dees. I would like to now gift this to you. And so
He wanted to get rid of it because it scared him.
No, so that
I thought it was me with black hair.
that painting in back of Dave is Rick Dees. Rick Dees.
I would never know that.
Yeah. So anyway, Rick Dees, God rest your soul, my
No.
friend.
He's still alive, Matt.
Oh, yeah,
he's still alive.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
Hey, before we get to Michelle Obama and a couple complaints, let me get these out of the way because these have been, I've been wanting to play these for the last couple of weeks. And they're very short. The first one is Rob, and this is our buddy Rob Schneider, who, I don't know the guy. I met him once at my buddy Chris Brown's house.
You were supposed to meet him.
Seems like a
Yeah, he was supposed to be here.
Seems like a really good dude.
Yes.
And I talked to him, not even knowing that his daughter was like some musical superstar.
She's a country Elle King.
Yeah.
But it's
what?
It's weird that I don't know why she's called Elle King.
All right. But Rob Schneider,
Laura, you took a picture of Matt and I.
You
was
know
wrong.
him from SNL,
Yeah.
and a good dude. And this is Rob on stage. It's a quickie. Dig it.
Who speak up? I mean, it's a.
Oh wait, stop.
It's going to cost you.
So he's not on stage. This is some podcast of which there are millions. Go.
Who speak up? I mean, it's going to cost you. But the thing about it's really depressing was I knew Charlton Heston. Now, Charlton Heston was a conservative and a gun rights advocate, and I thought the gun rights part was kind of crazy. Now I realize it's not crazy. That's the only thing that kept us out of tyranny, the fact that, Americans have at least 400 million guns. At least. So, but I remember him being a really good American, loving America, and I remember him. This is a guy who marched with Martin Luther King early, like
Right.
1961,
Right.
before it was, cause celebre. I mean, with Marlon Brando. These guys realized where the country needed to go. So we need to have equal rights. We needed to have a society that didn't judge people based on the color of their skin.
Nice.
And he was there, and then years later, just rejected by the liberal intelligentsia because he just happened to be a conservative.
Isn't that the way it works?
Michael
Yeah,
Moore.
it's crazy.
That angle came out of
isn't that the way
property.
it works? And this guy, I wish I had his name, don't, but a comedian sent me by my buddy John Albee, who is on a ship out in the ocean catching crab. He is the second in command of that ship, but he takes the time to email me stuff that he thinks is relevant for the show. This is a comedian, and I think you'll enjoy this quickie. Here we go.
The problem with being liberal is there's no amount of liberal that's ever liberal enough. Like, if there's a bunch of Republicans standing around and someone comes up and goes, hey, I'm a Republican, they go like, come on in. If there's a bunch of liberals standing around and a liberal comes up and goes, hey, I'm liberal, they're like, we'll see. You can believe the right is a liberal, but if you express it incorrectly, you're It's terrifying. You ever try to talk about, like, transgender issues in public? Even right now, you're like, we don't got to do this, Neil. Don't go out like your boy. Just move on. But that's exactly my point. It's terrifying. Like, I'm sure we all believe the right but you try to talk about transgender issues in public is like playing conversational Jenga. You're like, pronouns, he, they, and then Republicans are like, so trannies? We'll call them trannies. What happened here? You guys playing Jenga?
What he did was he kicked the Jenga, just kicked it all to hell. Oh yeah, that's funny stuff. And speaking of not funny, it never has been funny. Seems as though the comedic bone never entered her body when she was a child. Michelle Obama complaining about being known as Barack Obama's wife, and what some critics are calling her complaint tour, most recently lamenting during an episode of Call Her Daddy. Oh,
Call Her Daddy.
You really don't know this with Alex, what's her name?
No,
Alex Cooper.
Nope.
Alex Cooper, Lori.
Haven't heard
First time I heard about this, I thought it was Alice Cooper. I thought, did Alice Cooper change sides
No.
politically?
Alice would never do that.
No, this broad is everything that we dislike about white liberal broads. This frigging piece of crap, Alex Cooper. People solely viewed her as Barack Obama's wife, and that really pisses off Michelle. You're the wife of the president.
Barack's husband.
You're okay. Overdone, overused. On the popular Novell feminist podcast, Obama expressed frustration that being former President Barack Obama's wife obscured her personal accomplishments. Nobody cares, you see. If you want to do that, do it on your own. You are only brought into the spotlight because you're married to the most powerful man in the world. Otherwise, no one would know your name.
And I want to know her accomplishments.
No one would know her name. I'm certain she has some, but that's not the point. No one would know you, Michelle.
No.
People would be like, well, how do you know what to do in this role? And to me, it was clear that you don't know anything about what I did before I came here. But I was like, well, I went to Princeton and Harvard. I mean, I practiced law. I was an assistant to the mayor in Chicago. I ran a nonprofit, 501c. I was a vice president for community relations at University of Chicago Hospitals. I was a dean of students. All of that just disappeared in the course of this whole election, and you now see me as just Barack Obama's wife.
That's because that's who you are.
This bride has a problem, Lori, right? Little problem?
Well, she wants to be recognized, I guess. Isn't she an author of some sort, right?
Because
Didn't
of
she write a book or
him,
something?
they wouldn't have a name
That
without him.
quickly, my shoes became the most important thing about me. Not unique to me. It can happen to the best of us. So I shied away from fashion leading the conversation, but I knew I didn't completely control it. So let's lean in. Let's lean in with what we do. Let's make sure that we have a plan and strategy in place for how fashion, just like everything we did in the White House, would have meaning and impact. See, she also warned mothers during the podcast that they should maintain their careers.
Is she a mother?
Yes.
Well,
You're not going to say something.
I actually don't know. That's an honest question. I don't know that her and Barack have.
No, she has a couple beautiful girls.
I have
Yeah,
to say
Go
something.
ahead, Lori Downey Jr.
If she didn't want to be in her husband's
Footsteps.
right,
Yes.
she could have run for president, but she decided not to.
Right.
Instead, I think she wrote a book.
Or two.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you don't want to...
Called I'm a Cranky Miserable Bitch. I believe that's the
That's the title.
But she did not want to run for president. So, I mean, she was first lady. That's pretty good. Not every lady gets to be the first lady.
Not everyone,
You
no.
know?
Only 47.
There'll never be anyone like Melania.
No, only 47 women have been first lady.
Hey, yeah, and you're right. And P.S., I can't believe I said you're right. Duh. How about duh? Yes, 47 presidents. Right. How many presidents? How many?
47.
47, I'm telling you, Jerry.
Well, she's been
She's got
twice.
man hands, Jerry.
She's been twice, so it's 48.
47. Yeah. Well, no, 47.
There's 47.
47.
There's been 47 first ladies.
47.
Yes.
And P.S., her movie came out yesterday.
What movie?
And it's doing well.
What movie?
The
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
the first
The fir-
lady's movie.
Melania's?
Yes.
Yes.
Comes out on the 30th.
Yeah. Are you sure?
100%.
Oh, okay.
I already have my ticket.
How's it doing well?
I don't know.
Ralph already got his ticket for the theater that serves.
Hey, by the way, you caught me being a liberal for a second. No, you caught me being a lefty.
Well, maybe you had a premonition that's going to do well.
Yes, thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
I knew there was a part of you. I knew it.
By the way, I interviewed Uri Geller, and I knew Kreskin, and those two instilled this incredible, this thing in my cabeza where I could see into the future.
Now watch it be huge. You go see.
It will be huge.
It will be huge.
All right, dig this. This is Michelle Obama on this Alex friggin' Idiot Sticks podcast. And that sounds a little loud, so here we go.
What is up, Daddy Gang? It is your founding father, Alex Cooper.
Pause.
Call her.
I'm only pausing because it's just the intro.
That is so gross.
It just brought.
It's awesome. It's just awesome effects.
Brought
everything.
a little throw up into my mouth. Just this, and it's.
Hey, Daddy
and
Gang.
she's making millions.
Ooh.
She's making.
Do you know how she got famous?
How?
She was on Barstool Sports.
Which, by the way, great show.
Yes.
Yeah, they do a good job over there.
And her first episode ever were her favorite positions for anal sex.
Yeah, well, you turn the bar stool upside down.
Is that
Come on.
right?
Yes, 100%.
Is that right?
Yes.
And that put her on the map.
That put her on the map.
Oh my God! I just want to end it now. Give me a trailer in Northern Nevada. I'll never be heard from again. I won't bug anyone.
She's like Madonna.
No, I'm. What?
What does that mean?
I'm just so tired of these idiot sticks making a career out of nothing.
Yes.
It's the American way, Matt.
Now this become no, it's not the American way is hard work and doing the right thing.
That is hard work.
And having a modicum of talent. Oh, it is. By the way, when it comes to Donald Trump, it is hard work doing the right thing because he could choose to not do the right thing.
Hey, those
and then his poll numbers would go up. Lori's she's shaking her head. What, Lori? What about Trump? What is it? What's the problem you have with Trump right now?
I don't agree with a couple of things.
What?
I don't
Name
agree. Greenland.
What about how about brilliant negotiation? What he did was brilliant. We never had any intent of going in there with military. And now what does he have? He has a deal on the effing table. Ralph, help me.
I like to put it in historical context. If you're not happy with what Donald Trump wants to do with Greenland, should we give Alaska, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Louisiana Purchase back?
Right, exactly.
Easy. Because that's what we did. We took Alaska, we took Hawaii, and they never wanted to be part of the United States.
And P.S.
And we took Puerto Rico, Guam, and Samoa.
And P.S. I don't think he really wanted to buy Greenland.
I think he does.
Well, I think that costs us taxpayers too much money.
It doesn't.
It doesn't?
It pays for itself with the minerals on Greenland.
You know the salmon
Yes,
fish?
the
seriously,
minerals on
I have
Greenland. Yes, the minerals on Greenland.
I have done research on
Ralph. Love you, Ralph, for this.
Do you think that you're going to get that check that he promised to all the Americans?
Yes.
It's not
Maybe,
about
maybe
that.
It's not going to happen.
But that has nothing
Don't
to do
say yes,
That
Matt.
has nothing to do with Greenland.
Greenland.
That has nothing to do
The second thing I don't like.
The check has nothing to do with Greenland.
Greenland has.
By the way,
What?
we've already disproven you on the
No,
first.
you didn't disprove
Yes,
me.
100%.
I still don't agree with- I
What
don't
he
agree
did,
with it.
what he did was pure brilliance.
Because you
And now-
love him.
No, you're wrong.
You got this love fest for
chill-
Donald Trump.
chill-
I'm independent, Matt. I'm independent.
Hey, by the
I
way.
am
By the way,
conservative and
I
liberal.
don't have this love fest with Donald
You
Trump.
do. He can
and
do
I-
no wrong.
And I stated this in
That's
the
not
first,
true, Lori.
In the
He
first
pointed out a whole
hour.
bunch of stuff he did wrong.
I
Yes.
never hear him ever talk about anything.
Yes, he does.
you
You're
weren't
not.
here.
You're wrong.
I haven't been
If
here.
you've been a
He
part-
started out the
okay.
show
How about
with
this?
with some things that are pissing me off.
What
about
a lot of
Trump.
people don't realize
Yes.
is from Russia to D.C., the shortest point on the planet is
Yes.
right over Greenland.
Of course, it's anyway. That's smart.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
ask you this.
Number 2.
How do you feel about him tapping into that, into the California for the oil?
What?
The underground, by the water.
Well, I'm a-
tapping into those lines again.
I'm a big proponent of
What?
it because
Yeah.
that's,
I am not.
and that's fair.
I am not.
That is fair.
That is fair.
I really
fair.
am not. That
Yeah.
pissed me off today.
If you're a
because he
greenie-
lied about being in this state, and he said it was like in
What?
it wasn't the state of California. That's owned by the state of California.
International Waters isn't owned by the state of California.
It's
And
here.
by the way,
It's here. It's not out there.
but
it's here.
It's national security. Oil fuels the
Oh, yeah.
world. And by the way, if you don't agree with it, that's fair.
No,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
going to disagree
I
with you
just
on
don't think because of what happened in the past that we
Lori,
should do that
Lori,
again.
I got no problem with it. With that.
that. No, I'm
Lori.
not disagreeing with you.
Even-
but
Yeah. Okay.
it's a fair argument.
Even though your dead husband is spinning in his grave right now.
No,
the-
he's
the
not.
great
We were
Martin
on the
Jr.
same page.
Can I
We
tell
were
you one
always
thing, Matt?
independent.
Except when it comes to this. Now, what? I got more Michelle.
No,
interviews.
I know. It's Greenland, the best salmon fishing in the world. So buy that son of a
Is
bitch.
it
'cause I'll be-
really?
oh yeah.
Okay, then I say
Great
bye.
salmon.
Oh wait, does that mean Marty will actually leave the house and go?
I
to
love salmon. Okay, this is more with Michelle Obama on this Alex Cooper piece of crap thing. Wait, we're starting at the beginning?
Yeah, because you stopped it right away.
No,
did.
what? Oh,
You did.
okay, go.
What is up, Daddy Gang? It is your founding father, Alex Cooper, with Call Her Daddy.
Oh, ick.
Michelle Obama, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
Hey, Alex, look at here. And call her daddy. I'm here. Look
You
at
don't
this.
even know.
Cool set, too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is beyond an honor to be sitting with you today. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I mean, I'm
Pause.
personally good.
You notice that?
Pause.
So she can't even
Yeah.
say she's doing well without saying.
I'm doing good, but this
no,
whole
I'm doing not really, because Michelle is always frustrated and always pissy and never happy. Continue.
individually good, feeling whole. But, you know, the world feels a little nutty. And so
Pause. Gosh, I wonder why she said that. Because a Republican is the president, you think? Continue.
you know, that piece of it seeps in ways. But I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy you're here.
By the way, pause. I never want to hear a female talk about seepage, ever. if you don't mind me saying. Continue.
Talk to me about your outfit. How did you pick it?
My outfit, this is a Meredith Coupe original. And as we were thinking about promotions for the tour, there is a picture that a lot of people have been showing of me at Princeton. And Meredith Coupe had the idea of
Pause. By the way, I want you to hear how many times me, I. Not just from Michelle Obama, but from this Alex Cooper. Me, I. Continue.
dating. This is the
can I show
updated version.
It's on one of the first pages. I remember when I looked at it.
One of the first ones. And when she brought it to me, I was like, you are so, look at this. I mean, it's a redo. It's the next version.
Pause. I don't remember snoring.
I know. Well, I was going to say, what the hell is that?
This is so boring. I mean, it's so boring. Who cares about any of this crap?
Yeah,
who cares about what she's wearing or who designed it?
Yes,
There's no there.
Yeah, but if there's no pertinence to this, I wouldn't play it. So in order to get there,
I'm just saying that this.
In order to get there,
Yeah.
you have to hear.
I'm not
this.
saying you. I'm saying this.
I don't care if it's me, but in order to get there to the pertinence of this with Michelle Obama and this idiot stick white lefty liberal woman who we really do despise. This broad has to speak her mind, and then we'll get there. Michelle Obama with Alex Dummy.
Campus look. 2.0
Meredith.
or 5.0. Yeah. So we were like, this is the perfect place to do it with Alex.
I love it.
So
Okay, I am going skiing soon, and I heard you.
I am going
skier.
skiing.
I love skiing, but
That's
I'm
Michelle.
kind of putting up my ski boots.
That's Michelle.
I just feel like I am just one fall away. Because I am like a crazy skier. Like I can't ski a little bit. I'm like skiing all day.
Oh, you're going
you
Black
know.
Diamond.
I go I go
come
black.
on.
I don't go double black. I like blacks and blues.
She likes blacks and blues.
Baloney.
She likes blacks and blues.
But
I'm calling BS.
She doesn't go double black though.
Yeah, the 62-year-old Michelle Obama promoting her book about the use of fashion, the look. By the way, the minute that was brought up a few years ago, she hated it that she was thrown into this category of, well, the look. It's not about what I'm wearing, it's about who I am. But now, of course, she's embracing it because she sees money. Like they need more money? Like the Obamas need... And P.S., I have no problem with you making a buck on whatever it is you do, as long as you're being fair about it and not hurting other people.
That's an empty suit. That's what I call an empty suit.
Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
100%. As author and editor Arthur Kern put it while discussing Obama's tour on the Megyn Kelly show, it is exactly the opposite of what she said. She got more grace. She could have done almost anything. America had put her in the White House, the same America that wasn't allowed to allow her any grace. What, they put her in the White House as a joke to trip her up? This is ridiculous. The former First Lady also complained about difficulties of being a woman in America. Being a woman in America during a July episode with Michelle Obama and Craig Robinson. Women, we have so many landmines and barriers and don'ts and limitations. I think it's important for all guys listening, especially men raising daughters, to realize that difference, she said. Inadvertently, as you are loving and raising these beautiful girls, there are so many rules that make us small.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on.
Right.
It's right.
She also complained in recent months in her podcast about the difficulties of navigating her marriage in the public eye, even criticizing the way her 64-year-old husband chews his food.
Oh, boy.
Not always negative, however. In the Call Her Daddy podcast in closing and talking about the country, Michelle Obama struck a positive note. She said, "This has been a unique time. No wars, no Great Depression. If you look at the history of the country, this little period, it's not free of a lot of problems, right? but it's been a continued shot upwards. We may have. Is she putting Donald Trump on a pedestal here? Sounds like it. We may be in a time where we're experiencing a bit of a dip, but we're still moving forward. As Barack says all the time, she added, if you could pick any time in human history to be alive, when you think of disease and poverty and science and equality and openness and access, would you pick any other time to be alive than right now? I know I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's Michelle Obama during Donald Trump's presidency. Is she giving a thumbs up to the Orange Man? Ralph is shaking his head. Yeah, or
It
nodding.
is. I would rather go back to the 60s when there was no social media, but that's just me.
Yeah,
Me too. Me too.
Woodstock all the way, brother.
Me too, man. Me too.
This social media has
Me-
screwed up everything.
We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
I've gone to ground. I'm watching porn in my hotel dressing gown. And now I dream of you, but I still believe there's only enough for one in this lonely hotel suite. The journey's long, and I feel so bad. I'm thinking back to the last day we had. All moon fades into the night. Soon I know I'll be back with you. I'm nearly with you. I'm nearly with you. When I'm weak, I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down,
What's up, all you folks in Radio Land? Tattoo Dave. Hello. Hey, listen, do me a favor, you guys. I know you guys are all diehard listeners. Do me a favor and tell Matt to shut up because I'm trying to do a thing here. Like us, subscribe, follow, do what you got to do, but do me a favor, a big favor. This is for me. First of all, go Denver Broncos. And second of all, do me a favor. After the show, comment after the show, because for some reason the comments disappear while you guys are doing the show, while we're doing the show. All the things that you guys say and do on the show aren't there after the show. So stick around, do what you got to do, but, you know, put some comments in and wait till after the show. And love you all. Love you all. Stay warm out there because I know most of our listeners are out there in the East Coast and halfway to the West Coast, and it's a major storm going on, the storm of the century, and we want you all to be safe. We love you. Please, please, please stay warm, stay safe, and do what you got to do so we can do what we got to do. Love you all.
I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, even my words are
Search rated #1.
This is Outlaw Radio with Magic Matt, the man who is always right.
Well, how about that little bourbon tasting at the beginning of the show? We discovered that Ralph Odierna, Ralph from the Bronx, his #1 bourbon out of 4 different various bourbons was Maker's Mark.
I know.
And you're surprised?
I am.
And
I'm surprised too.
No, and by the way, I'm not surprised at your #1 pick either. Tattoo Dave, our
Well,
producer.
yeah.
Wild Turkey 101.
That's correct.
I have always said that's an underrated bourbon. Now, this bourbon that Ralph brought today, I have been enjoying copious amounts without ice, so I can have my own tasting notes. Here's what I taste. Okay, let's break this down. If this stuff didn't get you a little wacky, no one would be drinking it. Okay? You know, these tasting notes, a little vanilla, a little crushed almond.
There's none of that in this
a little
one.
walnut. I'm telling you,
Is it smoky?
it's smoky, Lori. It's smoky. It has irony.
got a little
There's
oyster-
a little
Yeah, but there's none of that in
There's
this
a
one.
little irony.
A little
There's-
sarcasm.
There's a little sarcasm.
What is the
There's a
bourbon?
little feminist in it.
Yeah, there's a little lemon. There's
got a
just-
little seaweed
no,
taste.
there's like
I like-
20%
yeah.
feminist.
Yeah.
But by the way, this I'm enjoying this bourbon. Why? Well, it's just
Because it's free.
no.
I will tell you something, Dave.
No,
I was
never.
concerned about the
I'm not
taste
that. I'm not that guy.
because
know,
sometimes I fall into the trap of price versus value.
No, yes,
that was
Ralph.
only $39.
And P.S. Viscosity wise, I'm in. You know what I'm saying, Lori? When I talk about viscosity, you're not a bourbon drinker.
I'm not.
No. You used to be though.
No,
a
I was
lo-
never.
No, you.
Well, that was another girl.
I was about to finish my sentence,
There you
but
go.
being a woman, as Lori is,
Well, I'm
has
quick.
to interrupt me.
I'm just quick.
You used to be a vodka grapefruit drinker like Lucille Ball.
Yes.
And Marty this morning.
I did. I had a vodka grapefruit today.
And then you discovered,
Great female drink.
according to a doctor,
Yeah.
that combination is not good for
The
your
grapeseed.
the
And I lost
grapeseed.
a lot of weight. Remember how thin I got?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then I had to take like all those vitamins and.
I
green
don't
tea.
like you that thin, by the way.
Yeah.
I
Hold-
think.
Hold on a second. What was that drink?
I think you're at the perfect weight. Yeah. Okay. Tattoo.
was vodka and
Tattoo Dave
grapefruit.
wants to lose some weight.
Yeah, well, I've been losing, so I want to keep
You know,
losing.
women are pretty vicious people.
They are.
Yes,
No,
Ralph.
I have to tell a story about
And,
last week.
and P.S. Lori will be the first one.
Always.
Yeah, the first
my
one.
hand.
Yes.
To agree.
To agree that women, females are vicious. And by the way, in our audience, and God bless you folks from Wisconsin and beyond, and you beautiful folks listening to us and watching us on YouTube and Rumble and on X, you know, if you are a conservative female, that what we're saying here is true.
So last week I was supposed to come to the show, but Connie had a bad fall. She had a vertigo issue.
Oh no.
And
Connie is your
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
That he still lives with.
so
No,
I,
he
I,
takes care
all
of
right,
her.
I
So
took her to the
good.
doctors, everything. They had a
You're
vertigo
good.
issue.
You're a good man, Ralph.
We're back at the
Or a
house
stupid man.
in the
No.
in the evening, and I'm sitting in the chair, and I got a calf cramp, and it was really bad. And I'm like screaming, and I slide out of the chair, and Connie is laughing. And I'm like, you think a calf cramp is funny? She goes,
No, it's
oh my
not.
gosh. She goes, I thought you were having a heart attack.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. So that.
She was laughing
Laughing
over
Oh.
you having a heart attack.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
exactly. So hence my point. You're a stupid man.
Okay, maybe you're
He's not
right,
a stupid
Dave.
man.
No,
Yes,
no,
he is.
You know, when it comes to this gal, maybe. DeSantis, Gavin Newsom, was attempting to rally foreign leaders against Trump while he was on foreign soil. And this is the part that is just so douchey. It's if you want to take him down here in the United States of America, Gavin Dip S, do your thing. But not on foreign soil, not at this event. Lori, it seems Lori Downey Jr., former producer of Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, is agreeing with me.
What a great producer
Right?
she
Matt,
was.
I have to say, you never refer to her as your formal spousal equivalent, or rarely. instead of former producer.
Yeah, I have a.
She
Formal
I have
spousal
funny tags.
equivalent.
She has myriad monikers.
I do.
But you agree, right?
I think that whole thing was ridiculous.
It was just
Yeah,
stupidity.
ridiculous.
By the way, there's no grape seed in grapefruit. I was thinking about that. Grapes are grapes.
This is the guy that had a Greyhound this morning.
Jesus. It took me a while, but I'm going wait.
You know what, Marty? Once in a while, you are brilliant.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's a long while.
Hold on. Nicely done, Mart. You know,
Why is there no grape seed?
Because they're not grapes.
Okay.
It's a grapefruit.
Hold on. These are those moments. These are those rare moments when I do believe that I wasn't dropped here by aliens, and he really is part of my family. No, I love that.
I pondered for a while. But how to say it, man. Yesterday, Ron DeSantis. I think we know he's the governor of Florida, doing a. I
The
believe,
best governor in the United States.
I believe a pretty good job. Criticizes California counterpart Governor Gazem Newsom for what he described as trying rally world leaders against President Donald Trump while in Davos. It's like that rubbed me the wrong way. This guy wants to be president. You know he does. That's his entire reason for being there. Otherwise, there's no reason for him to be there.
It's never, ever, ever going to happen.
He was traveling abroad throughout the year last year. If you remember, he went to Israel.
Remember when I used to travel on abroad, Lori? You
No.
were in my
No,
life.
I don't. I really don't.
You were in my life.
I really don't.
Well, I think California's kind of got an epidemic, if you want to call it that. Karen Bass was in a different country when we had the fires going on. And then this a-hole, he's out of the country when he needs to stay here and take care of California.
Oh, Mark, you did so well a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, you just blew it.
So what's your point,
That's
Lori?
not true?
I never said blue.
I'm not sure what the
I
point
knew
is.
when he went to Israel back in the day. I thought, what is he doing there?
Yeah, what's he doing?
But I knew what he was
He
doing
has been
there.
preparing to be president.
Of course.
For that's and P.S. a guy in that position ruining our state, our formerly great state of California. What else does he have to look forward to?
He has no shot.
I
Nothing.
I
No
was surprised
shot.
that Caruso dropped out. I was really shocked.
He
in California.
he and Hillary Clinton, man, their only reason for living was to become president.
Absolutely.
And murderers.
And by the way, Tattoo Dave, the more you say no shot, the more I hate you saying that.
Why? Because I'm jinxing it?
Because he always has a shot.
No, he doesn't.
He will with the women.
You're being a
He
dumb.
will.
I am being a California resident.
You're
that-
being a dumbass.
Okay.
You're being a dumbass.
All right.
Because Donald Trump had no shot of becoming president.
Baloney.
Oh, Ralph. You
Baloney.
You want to break it down?
I voted for Jeb Bush in the primary.
Right.
Okay, that's not breaking
he
it
had
down.
absolutely no shot, and he won. So never ever say this, man. Throwing our commander-in-chief under the Zamboni. Well, it's icy there, right?
Well,
they have Zambonis.
he's probably squared into Zamboni.
But just throwing our president under the friggin' bus across the pond when he should shut the F up and tell us what he's done to make California great, so we want to vote for him for president.
Well,
Here's
that's my point.
Here's what he's holding on to. We're the fourth largest economy in the world.
Yes.
And he takes credit for
I
that.
thought it was the second. Only
no,
fourth?
we're the fourth.
Oh, wow.
We're the fourth.
Well, I want to move then.
Yeah. Well, you should move. You should buy a house in Arizona.
I have never been a fan of Gavin Newsom.
No, because
Who has?
Because he's an
The women.
I'll tell you.
It's the
Yeah.
Californians. That's all it is.
No,
What's going to
stop.
happen is women are going to vote
women.
for him because he's good looking.
Yes.
Women
He's
that
not
don't-
good looking. He looks like
He is
Butthead.
good looking. Hang on. He is good looking. And women that don't know him are
Yes.
going to vote for him.
Lori, another reason, you got to agree with me now, another reason why that friggin' amendment so many years ago was a bad idea, giving females the
No.
right to vote.
No.
You know that
No.
what I'm saying
You know
is
what? You
true.
want to duke it out?
You are proving my point,
No.
Lori.
I will tell you,
No.
in some ways, what Lori says is valid, except for the fact that Kamala Harris is also going to run.
I don't think she is.
No,
Is
she 100% is going to run.
I thought she wasn't going to.
I said it, not one to boast. I said it from the beginning.
She's not going to go anywhere, though.
She will totally
She's not going to go anywhere, but
People
she's
won't go
going
for
to
her.
take the black women away from Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
And that is what's going to hurt him.
Well, by the way, a modicum of the many of our great black women out there, and let's say 30%.
And I think the first part of this issue that should be articulated is AI is kind of a fancy thing. It's, first of all, it's 2 letters. It means artificial intelligence.
That broad. Kamala Harris.
Ultimately, what it is it's about machine learning.
I know what you're going to say,
And
Matt.
so
but
the machine is taught.
Why is it still playing?
But I know what you're going to say, Matt, but the issue is the primary, not the election.
Right.
And that's where Gavin's going to get beat by Kamala, and she's not going to win either.
No.
But she's going to take that
No,
vote
she
away
won't.
from him.
Yeah, she won't.
If
Which
they
is
really
good. Which
cared
that
about-
is a good thing.
Yes,
If women
Lori?
really cared about the black vote, Michelle Obama would run.
Correct.
Because that's who they want to run.
Women don't
Women
care.
love
Women
Michelle
don't.
Obama.
I agree with you, Lori.
Women care about no, not women. Lefty idiot stick, lefty white women give an S about any woman, no matter. Forget about their creds. It doesn't matter whether they whether they're good or not. They simply want they want a split tail as president.
But no, Lori's correct. Michelle would win the Democrat
That's rude.
primary. I don't think she wins the general, but Lori is correct. She would win the Democrat primary.
But anything that takes the vote away from Newsom is good.
Right, and that's Kamala.
And nobody in this world, aside from Californian idiots, are going to vote for a woman president. It's not going to happen.
No, that's not
You
true.
really
That's not
don't
true.
know.
I mean, are going to win. I'm
That's
sorry.
no.
They're going to vote.
Yeah, but Chicago, you got Chicago, you
That's
got
right.
Seattle,
And you have
you got
women
Portland, Oregon.
in those-
But I said California.
No, I know you did, but here's the reality.
So I'm talking
Women
about
in the
Washington
Midwest
and Oregon. Yes.
might look at Gavin Newsom and say, wow, he's good looking. I like his teeth.
That's okay.
I know.
But the
You know, he's got a big
Midwest,
smile.
if you look at the vote.
Once again, Lori, proving my point that you lovely females, and I do mean lovely, man, I'm a fan.
Some of you.
I am a fan of females. You lovely females should have never been given the
That's
vote.
not true.
Would,
That's
would-
not true. And let me
would-
tell you something.
would-
There were some people that voted for Bush because they reminded them of their father. There were women that voted for Bush because he reminded them of their father.
Son or dad?
Senior.
Wood burning stoves to come with
My
cigarette.
dad wasn't an oil tycoon from, yeah. it just-
Wood burning stoves to come with cigarette style health warnings in Britain. The UK government already mandates plain packaging and grisly health warnings on cigarettes. Now the same is coming to home stoves and even sacks of coal and firewood. Oh, they're lost. They're lost.
Western Europe is lost.
They're lost. They're
Yeah,
lost.
Lost, but ahead of us.
Even Bill how are they
ahead of us?
Medically, they're ahead of us.
What?
What?
Medically, they're
No,
ahead
they're
of
not.
us.
No.
No, Dave.
You're talking about social medicine?
I'm talking about
socialized medicine?
I'm talking about prescriptions, medicine.
No.
I'm talking about
When
yes.
someone in Western Europe who has money needs a life-saving surgery,
Where do they come?
They fly to New York.
Yes.
They fly to California. They fly to
used be
Houston.
that used to be the thing. So I have insurance, and it's going to take me 6 months or 8 months to get an appointment. So for
Exactly.
my private insurance, it doesn't even matter, and I pay a fortune.
Not in.
I know.
Not
It doesn't
not
matter
in.
anymore.
Not,
Welcome to European medicine.
No, it should- no,
Yes.
no.
Welcome to Obamacare.
I don't have Obamacare. I pay for private insurance,
I guess
and I have to wait 6 to 8 months to see a doctor.
I guess I don't experience that with my
Lori,
insurance.
and that's what I'm saying. Welcome to European medicine.
Yes.
No, because
yes.
Obamacare was not this expensive.
No,
I pay a lot of money
You're
to have
missing my
insurance.
point. In Europe, where they have free health care,
Right.
if you
That's
need to
socialized
see a
medicine.
doctor, it may take 9 months to see that doctor. if
However-
you need an MRI, it could take up to 15 months.
But
And
what
you're-
I'm
and you're
saying,
dead,
Ralph,
and you're
Ralph,
dead.
What I'm
It-
saying, Ralph, is I'm doing that right now here in the States.
Right.
It's the same thing.
All right, quickly, during his closing monologue on yesterday's broadcast of HBO's Real Time, host Bill Har
Bill.
declared New York City Mayor Zoran
Baghdadi.
Baghdadi
Dummy,
a
yes.
straight-up communist.
what he
Mahar
is.
focused on members of the left and the right, only getting half of what goes on in the news. He addressed Republicans by saying Renee Good didn't need to be shot, wasn't trying to run the office over, but he also said that this friggin' new mayor of New York died in the wool friggin' commie.
Yeah.
Because it's true.
Seattle mayor the same way.
Oh, God.
My God.
Yeah.
Oh, this broad.
She's horrible.
Without the looks. You know, she's that dumb lefty white female that we can't stand. Because she is total socialist communist.
Guaranteed my ex voted for her. Guaranteed.
No, I know, Mart, and that hurts my heart that your ex, who you have put up on a pedestal as being a smart gal,
Why do I put her on a
is as
pedestal?
dumb,
Oh, yeah.
dumb as a mud fence.
Yep.
Just big dummies, man.
You know, I watched him on this new.
I can't hear you, Lori. Get on that.
I watched this new mayor in New York talking about the bad storm
not
coming.
unattractive, right?
I don't.
Well, not your
I mean,
type,
think about it.
but not unattractive.
Don't think about
Once
it.
again, females dig this guy.
Well, some females, right? But I'm not. I don't think about him that way.
Well, you're not a female.
I'm a fake female, apparently.
Lori,
But
you are gorgeous.
It'll be interesting to see how he handles this storm that's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Because he was telling everybody to stay home, you know, play like.
Wait, he's not mayor officially yet, is
Yes,
he?
he is.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
January 1st, he was official.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really interesting. And I also found out.
Wait, you said February 1st.
We're in January. Will.
January.
I said
We're in
January 1st, he was
You
official.
said February.
January
yeah.
No, I did not say February.
Did he say February, Matt?
No, he
Please.
No, I
He
did
said
not.
January.
All right, we'll be this after back, man.
did
Oh,
not.
by the way, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about a gal that Lori Downey Jr. turned me on to years ago. Next on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Now we return to Outlaw Radio's Demons of Decadence.
Minding my own business a few years ago, and Lori Downey Jr. turned me on to this song. Oh, you got to hear this. You got to hear this. And by the way, she's about 60% right with a lot of these songs. Yeah, the 40% is like chick songs I don't like. But this, she was right. A gal named Megan Trainor
Yes.
And she said, "Oh, you got to hear this. It's all about the bass." And I just loved it. And I love the video. I mean, who doesn't love that video, right? With she's there with these big band dudes in the background, all about the bass, the bass.
No treble.
Yeah, so good, so good. No, Lori has a feasible taste in music.
Wow.
60% of the time. That's pretty
60?
good. Yeah.
I think better than that.
Of course you do.
Of course I do.
Yeah. Pop singer Meghan Trainor hires surrogate to carry and deliver third child.
Why?
Why? Right?
It could be a health issue. I mean, she lost a lot of weight.
It could be a touring
She
issue.
really did lose a lot of weight.
Well, hey, P.S. Lori, to that point. Wow. I saw a
Tiny.
picture.
Yeah, she's little.
Yeah.
Wasn't she Zoftig
She
at,
was.
at one point?
She was.
I got to tell you, Meghan Trainor is now officially a hot broad.
Yes, she is.
Right?
And that could play.
I mean, she's gorgeous, sexy.
it could be psychological that she doesn't want to carry another child and
You
gain it
think?
back.
It could be a touring schedule.
Right, it could be a touring schedule, or it could be that
She's
she
in a
can't
TV commercial,
carry
a football
anymore. But she
commercial.
lost a lot of weight.
I was blown away.
Yeah.
What am I hearing? Why am I hearing that?
Math ain't mathin', bro.
Why?
Because the math ain't mathin'.
What?
That would be a drunk.
What does Bobby Hayes have to do with Meghan
That'd
Trainor?
be a drunk producer.
It has nothing to do with Bobby Hayes. It has to do with the math ain't mathin'.
All about the bass. Well, by the way,
Spell the same.
I won.
Yeah, I'm drunk.
Can you
Yeah,
take
I'm
over
drunk.
the producer booth? Lori, take over the producer booth.
I won.
Wow, look at this. We
I-
got Matt and Ralph.
I
both.
won a fishing tournament catching a bass with my brother
Trout.
coming in second.
Big mouth or small mouth?
Coming in second.
Trout, rainbow trout.
He and I won first and second place in Clackamas
Really?
Lake, or
It was Lacamas.
in the
Clackamas
Pacific
Lake.
North. But can you
You guys
imagine?
shove weights down their throats?
You talk about fishing?
No, that's a good edit.
What do you mean?
Because it was stupid.
No, it's not. That's the guys that just got scrambled because
that
they,
was stupid.
they were putting weights in the fish to make them heavier. Okay,
Imagine,
whatever.
imagine two kids on a lake with their dad, and throngs out there on the lake in the Pacific Northwest, and we come in
First and
for
second.
first and second place
That's like
in the
Ernest-
fishing derby.
That's like Ernest Hemingway stuff.
On the verge.
And I think people thought it was conspiracy.
So,
like,
so
something's going on.
this lovely Meghan Trainor shared in an Instagram post announcing her daughter's arrival. Our baby girl, Mikey Moon, or is it Mickey, do you think?
Could be Mikey.
Mikey
Mikey.
has finally made it to the world thanks to our incredible superwoman surrogate. Is that really her daughter then?
Yes. You plant
Yes,
the seed.
it's
her eggs.
Let me tell you something. You
It's
could
her
plant
eggs.
the seed in a cow. It's still your baby.
Holy.
Whoa.
I was going to say, holy cow.
Moo!
We are forever grateful to all the doctors, nurses, teams who made this dream possible. The couple married in 2018. By the way, when she was a biggin, and now this husband gets a hot friggin' wife
Tiny woman.
who shares sons Riley.
She's little.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Riley 4 and Barry
Tiny
2.
balls.
The Instagram post featured an image of the boys gazing at their new sister. We are over the moon in love with this precious girl. Riley and Barry have been so excited. Congratulations. I got to tell you, this seems to be a good gal, this
Yeah.
Meghan Trainor. I was happy with her success back in the day, years ago, when Lori turned me on to this gal. And the fact that now she is the most important thing in any female's life, and that is what? She's hot.
How old is she now?
I don't know.
And that also might be a factor. She might be too old to carry. Sometimes that happens.
The most important thing is she's hot.
Okay.
Thank you, Tattoo Dave.
Gracias.
You were great at 92% of the show.
That's a big number.
Yeah, I got 60%.
I would take that.
Well, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
That's pretty good. My brother
Marty.
Ralph from the Bronx.
There you go, my friend.
Mark C.G. Boyer. He's off camera, but never off camera. Love Mark C.G. Boyer. Billy Dilly outside slaving over hot coals. He's not even barbecuing. It's just what he does. Lori Downey Jr., How's your axe murderer friend?
Who's
no, he
that?
never killed anyone
You have
with
an
an
axe
axe.
murderer?
No, who's that?
Bill,
Brother?
Bill.
Mom and Dad, love you dearly. My daughter Alexandra, love you dearly. And I must tell you, Milt Larson, why'd you have to die? Don't forget bumblebees can't fly.
I leave it all behind me now. So many worlds away. leave it all behind me now. So many worlds away.
Beth, Tony, thank you for that video. That was funny. That was awesome. And the fact that Tony is wearing shorts as I do every Saturday and every day, virtually every day, unless I have to go to Musso and Frank's, I'm wearing them now. But love you folks. Love my Wisconsinites, man. Is what wet?